Hello everyone, that's going to be watching this as a video. Little late night chill stream for you guys. 2 in 1 day, crazy mean. Yeah, thank you for watching the content, appreciate it. Sorry you couldn't be in the stream today, but thank you for watching anyway, appreciate it. Just felt like streaming today, so why not? Let me tweet out that we're live as well. What a nice chill vibe. What a nice chill vibe. I need to upload a video, man. Holy crap. I've not uploaded in like 8 days. Bash. Okay. Flashbang. Hello again, Franco. How are you, buddy? I've got loads of tabs open on this monitor as well. Let me get rid of all these. You're loving the Sorare streams, aren't you? Well, the thing is, I spend most of my days just chilling, looking around. Oh my god, that's gonna take a while to get used to. I just spend most of my days chilling, looking around Sorare, and I like don't see a point in like not streaming it. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing it anyway. 0.7. Who the fuck's got that for 5 ETH? I would have guessed Pavel. I'm right in thinking that these cards already lost the 5% bonus, right? What level is this card? Level 17? Yeah. Perfect. I'm going to go for the full Ghent collection. Just have to get the collection. Oh, just to have the collection? Yeah? I've got Munoz and Heinen. Cooking lineup builder is too addicting. Well, I finally won, or I had a bid accepted for Mignolet, 0.37. I think it's relatively fair. I don't think I overpaid for that card. It's close to floor, really. I maybe could have got it for a tiny bit cheaper, but like, you know, if we look at ETH, it's actually the same as last sale. I think that's reasonable. It's for an older card as well. It's for an older, decent XP card as well. Because the cheaper ones were all this season's cards are about to lose 5%, but this one is 2020, 2021, which is nice. But it's almost tempting me to get a Hans Vanaken. Oh man, I am a DJ, and I can't lie. Because now I'm like looking at this thinking like, we should cook something else up. What are my lineups then? I have Big Boy Pansil. Get Kuiper's Mignolet stack. I'll never say no to Comes. You know what I mean? His name is literally Comes. You know what I mean? If he comes all over your screen with a big boy... Sorry. You know what I mean. I have conflictions, though. What do I have for super rares? See, like... Not far away from making a decent Challenger Europe Pro side this week as well. In 392. Oh, no, I won't have a Cardi, will I? Challenger Europe Rare Pro. Or I could do Challenger Europe Rare. A forward and Hans Vanaken. That sandwich looked godly. It was really good. I took a premature photo of it, to be honest. So like this stuff here is like a garlic and like it's like a garlic butter like rosemary like. Don't think dressing is the right word. But yeah, I put more on it, but it didn't look like it had that much on it. It was leng. It was really good. And then this was like a piping hot, crispy on the outside, soft in the middle, butter melting on it ciabatta. I'm fasting. I'm sorry. Is it like a vinaigrette? Sort of, yeah. It's like a mixture of a few different things. Callum said to add some chimichurri. I'm gonna look into that next time. You got yourself a Hans Vanaken an hour ago. So in game week 392, I've been told that Galatasaray are also going to have a game. Now, my only concern with this is that first of all, Icardi won't have a game because Icardi's not officially signed yet. I believe he's in Argentina with his wife still, and their coverage supposedly is going to be low tier coverage, so only oh wow, that guy actually, this team actually has a goalkeeper, 0 cards, never mind. Apparently their coverage is going to be downgraded, so it's only decisives, which sucks. So that will mean, like, wow, 74% possession and they lost 3-0? The fuck? What? That's crazy. So, like, yeah, I don't know. He's a starting Canadian goalkeeper, makes sense. But, like, what I also have for this game week is the potential to run Twente plus what I thought would have been a decent idea. They were heavy favourites as well. I have an under 23 Feyenoord stack, but I'm looking for an under 23 keeper I could pair up during midweek and international football. Any advice and ideas? If your team's full Feyenoord, I would go for an Eredivisie under 23 keeper if there is one. And for international, you're just going to have to find someone that's international, I guess. How much would you pay for a non-playing 1 out of 10 rare rookie card? How much would I pay for that? I have no idea. Collection's not really my specialty. If you can, when Nep next streams, Sorare, ask Nep, did I get the Starfelt on auction? No, it got outbid. That one went for quite a lot, actually. Because I felt like my bid was actually quite reasonable. Yeah. So that was the bid. The bid went for £400. And he sold since then for 300. So, yeah. Oh, Basilbot has one. I wouldn't mind one. I wonder if Basil's got any nice cards in. Let me have a look at Basil's gallery, see what he's got, see what Basil is cooking. I don't really have much that I can get rid of nowadays. My gallery is actually pretty streamlined now. I'm getting to the point now where my gallery is becoming pretty streamlined. There's not a huge amount for me to get rid of. Let's see what he's got in his gallery, though. Let's go Challenger. Challenger highest average score. Oh, we're on page 2. I'm drinking a smoothie, by the way, if anyone's wondering. I've got like a berry smoothie, a cherry and berry smoothie. Carl Starfelt. I wonder if we've got any Manchester United players. David De Gea, that's it. First. I mean, I could go for that Starfelt. Smoothie's good as well. Hello, Blue Tomatoes. I've also got this little treat. Don't know if anyone's ever seen one of these. It's an orange flavoured Yorkie bar. Never tried one. We're gonna try it. We're gonna do a taste test on stream later. How is it? How hard is it to win Challenger Europe Super Rare? I have absolutely no idea. We played Yokohama Marinos today. It was awful. Okay, I'm gonna leave that then. It was just a bit of sandwich. So yeah, because I'm kind of like, let's go stream here. Let's say I'm pretty sure Galatasaray are gonna get shown. From an all-star rare pro perspective, What's going to be my best lineup? I don't know. I'm buzzing, Mike. I'm absolutely buzzing. I've been debating for game week 399, which is like the 18th to 22nd of August. I want to go away somewhere for the weekend and like just literally just go somewhere nice. Go somewhere nice and warm, even if it's just by myself, and just binge football for a whole weekend. I thought I could just do that here. So, I don't know. I mean, like, playing that in Challenger Europe Rare Pro is not bad. Again, though, my concern is I won't have a Cardi. If Galatasaray does get scored, I won't have a Cardi. So Pencil will be my only super rare forward. Stindl scored 2 decisives in a practice game against Liverpool and his limited price exploded. Really? Am I good to open that DM on stream, Mike? Or do you want me to leave that? I see it on the watch, but I don't see the actual picture. I don't think we've ever had a DM before, so I don't think there's anything above that. I have so many unread DMs. Holy shit! I need to get through to those. You're one goalkeeper away from upbuilding another team. Challenge Europe Super Rare. I don't know how hard it is to win. I do like the team though. This under 23 team, that should hoover up rewards. So long as Camavinga gets game time, which I'd imagine I imagine he does. If you've got him in and you got him captained here, I imagine he's getting game time, right? But so long as he gets game time and Cherky doesn't leave, that will hoover up rewards. Camavinga will play there. That'd be nuts. That'd be absolutely nuts. Haynen is a risk. He's linked away. I think everyone's linked away. I'm not gonna lie to you. This happens every summer. How linked away is he? What the fuck? Can get rid of that shit straight away. Nottingham Forest have added KRC Genk midfielder Brian Haynen to their list. Let's have a look. See if there's any actual good sources. Yeah, there's nothing to it at the moment. Is this summer's window 100% worse? It is, absolutely. It's worse because of Saudi, but like, it's someone I've been on Sorare right now for 2 years. Well, 1 year technically, but like, I was kind of around before as well. This is just what summer's like. All of your players get linked with a move. If you have Challenger Europe players, they all get linked with a move away. Everyone gets linked with a move, and everyone could move. I've adopted the principle that until it happens, it's not happening. No, for some of them, like Vito Van Croy is definitely moving. All right, I've accepted that. But like, there are some players like Smal. Is Smal like, what's going on? What's this? Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Ajax captures Van Croy. That'd be sick. What's this? He wants to go to a club abroad. Yeah, that's pretty much all we know. Not just Saudi, so many transfers everywhere. Gets back off COVID. Clubs had less to spend, now he's seriously picking up. I'm holding my Malcolm with the 10% chance he stays. What do we expect of Guardiola City and Bitsyabu to Leipzig? I don't know about Bitsyabu to Leipzig, but I don't expect Guardiola to start straight away. I feel like his price is going to reflect this as well. I don't think his price was spiked today. A couple people bought in. Ha! Wait, what? John Nellis flipped one. That's hilarious. What the fuck? John Nellis made it. Cheeky 30 quid today. That's quite funny, actually. What's John been up to? That's so funny. GG, John Nellis. That's funny. Yeah, so ooh, Kevin P buying players off John. Got himself Andre and a Dorsch. Interesting. I feel like Gvardiol doesn't start straight away for City. I think he would have lost out after tax. Give him a lot. He would have made about £4 profit, I think. Anyone know? Anyone know who is set into stone? Start at the back at Fenerbahce. I look at bringing Salah. I've heard that Jalai is leaving, so I've heard this guy is leaving, but I don't know. Let me look at the Botafogo lineup. Despite I don't need Tiquinho to do anything. Yeah, he's on the bench. Good. Stay on the bench, Tiquinho. Bota to rotate. Stay on the bench, and he plays well at the weekend. Is he off to Union Berlin? Right. I was told Oosterwolde is going to play this weekend. This season. Sorry. Apparently, Jaden Oosterwolde is going to get game time this season. I'm hoping he becomes a starting left back. I have his super rare through the Twente stack, but that'd be a really nice Cap T40 piece. No, that's interesting. What's this? Oh, Jay Newsfold scored a goal. Let's see what he did. Oh, he get an assist? Oh no, got an assist. That's a nice cross. If people want good second division options, Lars Stindl, legend back at KSC, scored a wonder goal against the Wolves today. Should be GQ and Bakal in your competitions, but maybe a Turkish CB in the league. GQ. Damn, his price is quite high. Shit. I feel like I've won this guy before and sold him. That's kind of nuts. That's an interesting transfer. I mean, I spoke Turkish, so I could read all these messages. I know I could translate them, I just can't be asked. What does this one say? Can't translate it. Hello, that one's lengthy. Something terrible is coming. Our left backs haven't been able to see the middle that he opened for 10 years. I swear. There was no one who reacted the first time he came. He is making a magnificent entrance to the season. I mean, look, I'll happy if he plays. I'm happy. I have him in my Twente collection. I don't mind. Any Fenerbahce fans in chat know anything about Jaden Oosterwolde and if they think he'll play? What's this saying? It's taken lightly but not too soon and will be quiet in a short time. I feel like Turkish gets translated so badly by Twitter. Never gets translated really well. Do I reckon it's better to prioritise All-Star? I do think so, yeah. At the moment, yes. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe we get a roadmap update and they start adding like ETH to regional competitions, but like if your team finishes like first, let's say your team finishes 8th in Champion Europe versus 8th in All-Star, like you're going to get more ETH just from ETH in All-Star and then a card as well of the same value. So it's like, Croatian centre-back expected to complete second part of his medical late this week. Man City will pay a contract. There you go. I'm doing good, Cameron. How you doing, man? You think new roadmap tomorrow? Just watch the pod with Lad. Good watch, mate. Thank you, bro. I feel like people don't really understand. I mean, it's totally understandable, but people don't really get me. So then when they watch a podcast about or with me involved, and should have got Sommer with that Neuer. Does Alex know? Oh, sorry, you guys can't see. Alex commented on my video saying I should have bought Sommer to go with Neuer. Does Alex knows Sommer's leaving Bayern, right? Probably not. But yeah, it's interesting. Like, this one guy particularly, I put like a funny comment saying I think he likes me, and he's sent me fucking loads and loads of like elongated messages. I'm not going to read through all that, but he seems like a nice guy. Just I think he's got a bit like, I think there's a bit of emotion behind his comments, so they're a bit loaded, and it's like, just don't have the energy. Raul, how you doing, man? Like he seems like he knows what he's talking about, but it's just ugh. This is why I don't do pods very often, because I don't like being that serious. I like memeing and talking shit and stuff, you know? But yeah, I thought about, just off topic, like this particular weekend is going to be insane. I cannot wait. Absolutely cannot wait. Every league is back. Like, it's just going to be so much fun. There's going to be so much football to watch. So much football. And I'm even still now like debating different lineups and stuff, which is really fun. So like I'm still debating what I'm going to do with certain lineups and how I'm going to run them. Okay, we probably wouldn't play Vito. I need another challenger Europe forward. What is your debt on credit card? Wait, who did I buy now? I haven't bought anyone. I just like go on to here and like build the lineups and then change them and stuff, and it's like, brother, it's like a month away. Get Gokarez? Bit inflated for me. I don't want someone that's stupidly expensive because they're not going to be in a huge lineup every week. I need someone that's just like relatively cheap-ish, that has got the ability to do well, but isn't like, I don't know how, maybe could get a Bubakar because he'll link with Tadic. If you need challenger midfielder, get Otavio. I need a forward, guys, a forward. What mids do I have? Zerouki. So like for this regard, it would be a lineup that looks something like this, right? Most game weeks, where it's like a rare lineup with kind of just like my extras, but like, if I get a cheap forward, that is a lineup that could probably bring in a tier 4, tier 3, maybe even a tier 2 if I'm super lucky. And it's like, and those kind of rares are the ones that really bolster your gallery for a bigger gallery. So it's like, I don't think I've got a particularly massive gallery, right? But with, let's say, I just saved these so I've got them saved, right? Let's say with the amount of lineups I've got out, let's say my priorities are super rares and then like all-star rare pro and I don't know, Champion Europe rare or so, whatever, right? Having those like 4th tier, 5th tier lineups, having those 4th and 5th tier lineups just in the background that can maybe pick up like a tier 3 or something, like it will getting those like 70 to 100 pound cards really bolster the gallery, give you a lot of depth. And also when Basil does get a really interesting card in his gallery, or Pavel or Sahis, like all of a sudden you have a bunch of stuff you've won that you don't need and haven't looked at but have in the gallery, and it's like it's really good like trading power. If Diaby goes to Saudi, we'd be worried about Doku a little bit. I just don't think it makes sense for anyone that Doku goes to Villa this season. It doesn't make sense for Villa. It doesn't make sense for Ren. It doesn't make sense for Doku. Like, you know, I almost want to get a 2020 to 2021 card. I almost want to get like, yeah. And that sounds stupid, but like, part of me kind of wants to. That's so silly, but I just think it'd look really cool. I'm surprised Sorare is so cheap. Is he rumoured to go anywhere, chat? Tiquinho's on the bench now. It's good for your weekend lineups. True. My only worry is that when I watched them last week, that like under Log, Bruno Log, they look, or Leg, whatever his name is, they look a lot more defensive. Hoypers is a bit too expensive at the moment. Ugalde is not a bad shout, given the fact that I have the Twente boys, but I just sold a rare Ugalde like 2 weeks ago. I do believe in I was gonna say the little man. I don't mean patronise him. He just is quite a small guy. He's small, but he wins a lot of headers. It would make sense, and I guess maybe it's a good option as well to have for like 392. Yeah, I saw the Mahrez. Here we go. Are there any rumours about Manfred Sorare moving? I think for his price, he's a really good value for money card. Let me look at his game weeks. 393, 57. Oh, he doesn't have one in 399, actually. That changes everything. He actually doesn't have a game week in the one game week I'm looking to buy a card for. That's so funny. I don't think he starts for Austria, does he? No. Interesting. I can't wait to get my first game with Hugo. He was smashing it in last season, and he's looked really sharp in pre-season. There is a second leg of that conference missing there too. Yeah, so 394. I mean, Gokarez is okay. Gokarez is not bad at all, but I feel like he's very inflated and very hyped. Which I guess is kind of... You can kind of say that about most people at the moment, but I'm trying to get somebody that isn't stupidly expensive that offers a lot. I'm quite tempted actually by Bruma. Just signed a permanent deal, hasn't he? Zulj, easy lock. Peter Zulj, no. Robert Zulj. He has some great scores, to be fair, but like nowhere near enough of these peaks. So let's say he's a £200 card. I would much rather get, and then like Sorare has way more of the peaks. 191.90 and then like 2 more dark green scores like that. This to me is a better card. Should be on pens now. Here, my Boniface. Who's this? He has half the sets now, plus pens plus cap. Zulj. Okay. Zulj has half the sets and pens now. Interesting. And he has a game making 399. We're in about La Poussin. Oh, I thought Matt, because Matt said Zulj before. I thought Matt was all about Zulj still. Ndidi to Fenerbahce or Celtic could be really interesting. Final third passes and loads of interceptions in SPFL. Wilfred Ndidi cannot pass a ball. No offense to the guy, but he won't get final third passes. Ndidi go to wherever he goes, he's going there to sit behind the halfway line, even when they're attacking. I really like Thibaut Sommer's been following him since 2021, and he's a pretty good AA striker. He's improved every single season. If you're looking for what I guess is a budget option. How much do I have? I don't know how much I've actually got to spend here. I have about £400, roughly. But I'm actually also maybe don't have £400 because I'm also tempted to... This one could be very interesting. If I was to get a Fenerbahce player, I'd get a Boubacar. Jason Seeker will... This guy's... Wait, who's a Besiktas? Oh. My bad. Why did I think Boubacar was at Fenerbahce? Has he ever played for Fenerbahce? No. Fuck knows why I thought that. My bad. Orban did not play as a precaution. A transfer seems to be coming. Then maybe Saudi. What are your thoughts on Balak Wisher? Antwerp gets European games as well. Good collection to add down the line. I had a Super Evermiran. I sold him. Part of me kind of regrets selling him. I got an ETH for him. Part of me kind of regrets selling him. I think he'll be a top tier player. Part of me's thinking like, if I get someone that can play in 394 as well, I can build a pretty hefty Challenger Europe rare side for 394. Let me quickly mute my mic so you don't hear this. Taremi's most likely leaving. I don't doubt that. So I'll explain my thought process real quick. Wait, do I have 394 selected? I have 399 selected. I need to go 392. So my thought process then was I thought I had 392 selected. So I thought, this is what a few people have told me. Tack this guy. This guy's not bad. This guy's not bad at all. Not great AA most of the time. Although some games he gets great AA. The RB and Vela have reached an agreement in principle that makes my PP stand up. Let me try this orange flavoured Yorkie bar. It's for Breeze Hawkins, so it's questionable. Ah, okay. I won't get too excited then. Down. Burak BP good. Holy shit, what the fuck is that formation? They play a straight line. They play a cross formation, what the hell? Why is a goalie playing on the halfway line? This surely doesn't work in game. You're telling me the goalie plays on the halfway line, then they play a front five, and then a middle, what, 4? 5? And they win games playing like this? That's crazy. Holy crap. Doesn't Onana play in midfield? Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, I know my guy. Good old T formation. Let's see how the Ghent game has gone today. 1-1. Ali Federa scored the equaliser. Did Tolu do much today? Let me see if there's anyone praising this guy and how amazing he is. I feel like all Genk strikers are the same. Genk just love tall as fuck strikers. Genk just love basketball players up front. They just love 6'8" monsters. I think this could make sense as a rare. Just because of what I already have. I think playing a full stack in Cap 240 is a good play, having depth but run the risk of not being able to put a lineup out some weeks. So I always get told the latter and having depth, but I appreciate firsthand from experience how painful it is to have cards you think are good enough to win a reward, but not having a full lineup. So I think you're probably going to have more fun by playing a full stack in Cap 240, but you're probably going to be more efficient SO5 wise by having depth and sacrificing. Is this guy actually good, or is it seeing a tall Nigerian striker at Genk and thinking he's going to be on Onachi? The reason why I'm looking at him is because I think he's got the ability to be okay. I don't think he'll ever be amazing, but he'll be okay. But the reason why I'm looking at it is because I have super rare super rare Pansil, rare Munoz, rare Heynen, super rare McKenzie. I think it makes total sense to buy this card to link with that stack, and he's nice and cheap. Excuse me. And Genk have a nice start to the season. So yeah. Yeah, that's what I think, Charlie. I watched Genk's last 2 games of the season. He looked okay. That's about it. Who does he look like? He looks like someone. Can't figure out who he looks like. Who does he look like? He looks literally just like somebody and I can't figure out who it is. No. Cornet? No. I'll tell you who it is. I might... Maybe I'm just being... No. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just being racist. I swear to God, I've seen better pictures of Tomori where they look very similar, I feel like. It's like the shape, face, like... I don't know. Edouard's a good shout. I feel like he's got like 5 people mashed into one. I feel like he looks like Tomori, but the picture for Tomori just does not look right at all. Let me see if I can find a better picture of Tomori. Maybe not. You've seen him play with Crystal Palace before? No, maybe it's not tomorrow. I don't know. You think it was looking at Wan-Bissaka? I can kind of see it. Let me reply to this text real quick. There we go. Francis Tiafo. Anyway, I think this is who I'm going to go for, to be honest. I think it just makes sense. He's selling for about what he's up for. I might just buy now. He's literally selling for about floor. Like, I might just buy it. In fact, I think, fuck it. Let's go, Mazers. Get a rare pan seal. I don't like vertical stacking. I haven't bought it yet. Gotta be quick. Yeah, the fucking stream snipers. Pan seal's not a bad shout, to be fair. Now, there are, whenever I've spoke about pan seal, the amount of people that have messaged me saying, wait, he's staying? I was like, wait, he was leaving? What does vertical stacking mean? Vertical stacking means you have the same player in different scarcities. So I own a super rare Joseph Pansel at the moment. This is my Joseph Pansel. Vertical stacking means you own, like, for example, a super rare and a rare version. And then both get, obviously, the same score. So let's say you're really confident. Let's say Joseph Pansel scores 100. Obviously, you've got two lineups then that have benefit for the 100. Oh, Nuno Santos moved to Victoria Guimarães. Nuno Santos went to Victoria. I wonder how... I think it's this guy. I wonder how that does for him. I love how Laird just made the phrase up and that was like an actual thing. Wait, was it, really? Did Laird make that up? Holy shit, let's go Laird. That's that ancient wisdom right there. Like, I really like Joseph Pansel. Not that Nuno Santos? Okay. Fair enough. The Benfica one first. I'm a big fan of Joseph Pansel. I think he had a great season last season. A lot of people that I've spoke to don't like him because they've seen these kind of scores, but like in reality, Genk really struggled to find form again when Onuachu left in the summer. I don't really like Cordoba that much. Have I sold my Newcastle players? Nope, still got them. Still got them. I was going to sell them to fund Onana. However, I've decided I'm going to sell. I'm going to try and win rewards and put those towards Onana instead. There's no rush for me to get Onana. We don't have Man United games for a little while yet. Yeah, definite potential. What's the biggest risk on Sorare you've taken that's worked out? Oh god, I don't know. The biggest risk I've taken that's worked out. I'll tell you what it was. It was a trade. It was a trade that I made. I think I'll find it. That trade worked out massively in my favor. Like, obviously now Neymar's like worth diddly squat because people think he's going to Saudi, which I actually don't think he is. And I think Neymar will go up in price a lot when he starts the season at PSG. Well, but this trade at the time was about like £900 in Luka Magic's favour, and I took a risk with it. And it paid off massively because my Neymar has netted me quite a lot of rewards. For a while was my like most rewarded player, but he's netted me like 1.2 ETH worth of rewards. So like that was a big risk, but it worked out really, really well. I'd say that's probably the biggest risk I've taken that's worked out well. Because even that season, Neymar was linked to moves away. And Payet was one of the best scorers on the platform at the time. He was insane that season, and obviously Lewa had come off the back of a great season and was linked to Barcelona, who would have been a fantastic move for him. So yeah. Hello, Quinny. How you doing, man? Oh my god, this is Tofton's Panseal. I might buy it. How you doing, Quinny? You good? Yeah, I think Lewa will do really well as well. I almost bought his super rare, but just decided not to. Wouldn't you like to know? I would love to know. What is the story in Ballamora? You tell me. Tofton, what the fuck's wrong with you, man? Why the fuck is your card 2.5%, brother? Why is it 2.5%, man? What the fuck? Let me see if I have a little Ghent collection going now. I could buy a few cards here, you know. The fact that this goal is £9 is tempting. Geng's actually a pretty decent collection. Do you know what? Let me go buy this goalie real quick. Vukovic. What's he selling for? He's basically £9. I'm just going to buy it. I'm just going to click. Best way to do it is the auction market. Nep is a beast with collections. Nep is a beast with collections, to be fair. We'll do that. Apparently he's still playing in Australia, so if they do mint the Australian leagues. But like, fucking Tofton, mate. You ever had a training? You heard of training your damn cards? I have a Jersey Mint Van der Voort. Could be yours for like 5 ETH. I don't have 5 ETH. Alright, here's the deal. buy back Pansil, train him for the next 8 months, get that card to 9%, and then I'll buy your Van der Vaart and Pansil for like 2 ETH. How about that? We'll bear in mind that that wasn't actually a proper deal, and I didn't shake on anything. Any update on Vito Van Croy? No update at the moment. I search his name every day. We search for Vito all day, and so far nothing apart from this guy who said OMG. Breaking, Ajax captures Van Croy until 2028. I'm gonna sell these at Sorare 7s. Could you imagine? Who's anyone in chat going to Sorare 7s? Cavani's going to Boca. No, don't do it, Rome. Now that would be good if Bella Kocha went to Ajax. Miguel, yeah. Happens all the time. Maybe look at Smal, see if anything's been said about Smal in the recent times. You broke your ankle on Monday? No! Stephen, still come down. I think there's beers and things like that happening after. If you can make it. Anyone else in chat? Sorare Sevens, 29th of July. 2 times in 3 days, which slices XP to 1 quarter. I did not take full responsibility. So, when you trade a card, is it the XP? Do you lose XP or do you just lose the level percentage? I thought you just lost the XP on the level, but I guess you lose actual XP. You're gonna be there? Let's go, Quiddy. I'm actually so excited. You lose half XP, so you lose. So this was 5%, and it's down to it's now down to 2.5%. Really, that's fucked. No. It was level 11 for you. Oh, XP points. So this was level 7. This is gonna go down to level 3.5. Or does it go down to like half 382 out of 600? Sorry, my brain. Do you think picking up a Wolf Zaha is a good idea? Sounds like a gamble. Half 382. Okay. 7,000 XP points become 3,500. Ah, got ya. Okay. Well, if this guy right here could just like sell me his for cheap. God, Pansil's haircut was not good back in the day, was it? I much prefer this haircut. I'm not gonna get Paintil anyway. I thought about it, but I think. By the way, Coiny, chat decided that you made up the term vertical stacking, which is honestly, that's an achievement. I've never created something like that before, so I would like to say congratulations. Oh, Consigli is going to be the star next season. Damn. The video did with Led ages ago. Congratulations. You are officially the creator of something in the Sorare community. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy Aracadore, I think. But I don't know if there's any point in me just getting this card just because it, you know. Federa does make sense. Don't get me wrong. Federa makes sense, but Federa is also quite expensive. Like this is quite pricey for this guy. He makes a lot of sense though. Maybe I just get Aliou Federa. Aliou Federa. See if I can get him for a good price. Excuse me, could I please buy your Aliou Federa for a good price, please? Do I try and get this one? Nano 94. Aliou Federa. His last sale was £395 or 0.267 ETH. I feel like a fair offer would be 0.27 ETH. A little bit above last sale. Do I even have 0. I do. I have 0.277 ETH in my wallet. Yeah, I'm not really expecting that from him though, Charlie, to be fair. Yeah, I get it though. I just wonder, like, for me, I think it's more likely if Genk win a game 1 or 2-0 that Pansil and Tolu will get decisives than Pansu and Federa together. Isn't the one below the number 1? Yeah, but he's also like double the price. Like that. You need Mike to move. Oh, now I want Tolu again. You know what? You know what it is, alright? I don't trust my gut enough. My gut told me to get Tolu in the first place. I don't trust it enough. You have to trust the process. Oh, hang on guys, I'm getting a phone call. Hello? Oh, Tolu just broke his leg. He's out for the whole season. Got you. Thank you very much for telling me that. Thank you. Bye. That's why you don't trust your gut. No wonder your accountant's on the phone. Double the price. Wait, what do you mean double the price? What in the GCSE acting? I actually did GCSE drama and I did pretty well. Alright, well, here's the thing, alright? Here's the thing. Hear me out. Hear me out. We're cooking. We are actually cooking now. We're cooking. So, like, how do I not have a percentage bonus on these cards yet? I might unlist Mackenzie. I think I might just have Mackenzie this season. What did the auction go for, actually? Mark Mackenzie. The auction sold for 471 Great British Spondoolies. Don't tell me I've now got to rework that 90 days again. Tolu to Al Hilal confirmed. Why don't I get a 1%? Hang on, why don't I get a 1%? Please tell me like a 40 quid Red X. Where's my 1%? Goes back to 0 days. No way. You have to rebuild the 90 days once you listed. No. Oh, you're actually joking. That's so dumb. That's stupid though. That's stupid. That's illogical. That makes no sense. That's stupid. That's dumb. That's illogical. There's no sense behind that. It's still in my gallery. I still own the fucking card. I didn't sell it. It's mine. I own this card. I've had it for longer than 90 days. Why is it resetting it? Don't list for 90 days. Lists. That's illogical. But why? What gallery is your biggest? What do you mean? List or play? I'm not even playing it. It's not list or collect. Did I see Stindl's goal against Liverpool? No, should have a look. Is it Lars Stindl? Oh, wow. What a goal. Holy shit, what a strike that is. I really hope Liverpool suck again this year. That'd be so funny. Oh, what collections where I have the most cards? Oh, good question. It's my 20 Super Rare 2021-2022. It used to be Daegu, but I got rid of them. So, yeah. I'm not too far away from the 2% bonus on this now. I just don't want to buy Everink for 135 quid. Because he's like a £60 card, £70 card. But this guy that's got him up thinks that for some reason... Like this all of Graf guy, right? I sent him an offer for like 70 quid, which is fair because that's what he flipping sold for last time. And then this guy messaged me on Discord, said, I spit on your offer. I'm just like, what? Last Indoors Limited shot up after that. Did it actually? People are so greedy. I don't get like, you know? Oh my gosh, it's rare as well. Holy shit. He actually ended the season really well as well, to be fair. This is a card that he could probably cook in the second division, to be fair. He could probably cook in the second division. Alright, well, we've got my forward now. So if we go back to the football lineup builder. What's up, guys? Welcome to the lineup builder. And then we can build an all-star. I'd probably put it in. In fairness, could I probably squeeze it into Cap T40 Rare? Let me see. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Something like that. No, I've not got my new PC yet. I've not ordered it yet. I'm still waiting. I'll probably order it tomorrow. I'm just waiting on a reply back from the guy. Liverpool will get top 4 easy. Am I crassy now? I'm going to break my monitor. I swear. Any rumours on when Cancelo will go? I'm guessing Saudi is an option. He's insanely cheap for how good he is if he stays in Europe. What do you think, guys? Cap T40 Rare team? Do you reckon that gets threshold? Who the fuck says that he's 100% not going to play? Why? Tolu literally played today. Can't find the lineup from earlier, but yeah. Leon are a good club and they won the Champions League. You're not wrong. They're just having a bad season, aren't they? They're 11th at the moment. Could do that, though. Sarah data predictions are wank. Yeah, you're not wrong. I actually think that team could potentially cook. I don't know how good Servette are, though. Like, they're not bad, are they? They have Mbabu, don't they? Because that's the staple point of how good a team is. They have Mbabu. They won 1-0, drew 3-0 to Basel, won 1-0. Oh, they're actually a pretty decent side in the Swiss league. The old Swiss Chocolate League. He was on loan, right? Yeah, he was. He was only there for back end of last season. He might go back there, though. I think it's very possible that he could go back. Since they're the prediction leagues with the rewards, people just spam the predictions. Yeah, I know. The rewards were pretty good, though. I saw in Nep's Discord, if people got some nice cards. I was starting thinking, what the fuck? I was starting thinking, what the heck? What the heck? Hey, but if you had a free pick at one keeper to have in your gallery for the next 5 years, who would you go for? For the next 5 years? It's a bloody good question, that is. I'll tell you what, that's a good question. I'll tell you something right now, mate. That's a good question. If I had to say, and I will say, as far as questions go, that's a good one. Onana is the first one. First one that came to mind is Andre Onana, obviously. Andre Onana. Andre Onana. This is the first one that came to mind. Diogo Costa's a good shout. I'll tell you the one I think is actually the one I would go for, though. I think I would pick Mike Mignon. I think Mike Mignon gets a move in the next 3 years to, like, potentially somewhere massive like Real Madrid or something. Never seen any person in the LDU collections with more than 30 points. What I find so funny is that he literally has the 5% bonus and he's still just buying players. It's so funny. It is actually hilarious. This is actually genuinely impressive. Nep has every single LDU Kyoto player that they've released so far, and he has the 1 out of 10 on every single one. That is genuinely impressive. No one will ever beat him, ever. It's impossible. French number 1 and midweeks, yeah, exactly. Mike Mignon. So I'm hoping with my gallery this year. So over the course of last year, I won 22 ETH over the course of the year. Now, in an ideal world, if I won 22 ETH again this year, so last year I would last year I changed my teams a lot. I bought some cards, sold some cards, did a lot of changing and chopping around. I'm hoping this year I don't have to do that much of it and we can win a lot of rewards. And I'm hoping that by this time next year we've won 22 ETH or maybe better. Maybe 30 ETH or 40 ETH if we're lucky. And I'm hoping that I will have reinvested that money into other players. I mean, yeah, I didn't need Mike Mignon right now, but like by the end of this year, I would love to have players like Mike Mignon. Who is another player that I've always wanted to get? I mean, I'd like to get like Theo Hernandez and like Griezmann and people like that. Did you take the value of when I took the value of how much they were when I sold them? And then for the rest of the cards that I've kept, I've only kept like a 1 ETH of cards. I just count it as 1 ETH. I did a whole video on it, so if you want to watch it, this video right here, I did a whole video on it. Theo is way too inflated. So I agree with you, but the reason why I would go with Theo, the only reason, and it's why like I don't have the facilities to be able to justify and afford doing this now, but like hopefully in the future I can, because with Theo you get French utility, and Theo smacks for France. Theo absolutely smacks when it comes to French games, especially these like random small games. But he did it in the World Cup as well. So it's like I would love to have like, because these players like your Theos, your Griezmanns, obviously Griezmann not in this one particularly, but like these kind of players are the ones where you have that random midweek where France are playing against a Gibraltar or a Greece or some kind of team like that. And not many people have full teams, and then you're just there with your depth pieces like, shit, look at this, bang, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Mike Mignon and Theo Hernandez, you know what I mean? So yeah, before his brother did his ACL, he wasn't even in the team, and since then, since the World Cup, he just absolutely smacks for France. It's crazy. So it's just a card I would love to have. Can't believe Griezmann ended up to 42. He had like 4 missed chances or something. Look at these scores for France, man. It's just crazy. 4 100-point games for France in literally 15 starts. That is literally... Wait, what? That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So yeah, I'd love to be in that kind of position this time next year. With rewards, I think the plan with rewards and things like that is unless something makes sense for the gallery, I'm just going to sell it. I don't have a connection to rewards like other people do. I know there's a bunch of people in Sorare community that have like a connection to rewards. I don't care. Okay, I just sell it. I prefer to have the liquidity to buy a new player that I need. So like, the plan is rewards and stuff like that. The first plan, Onana is definitely first on my list. Then it's going to be assessing which teams are doing well, which teams need improvement, and buying towards that. And then from there onwards, it's just going to be like random pieces that are great depth or like plan for really far in advanced game weeks. I think I've kept 90% of my rewards, and the ones that I've let go I've been really reluctant to. If you're going to buy your reward, no point keeping it. Exactly. Man do well, he'll do well. Exactly. I feel like players like that that play at the highest level are bound to replicate that at club level with the right system and club. Yeah, for sure. He was probably the best left back in the World Cup as well. Yeah. That's why I'm happy to have Coman as well. I think Coman's good. Like, I have, so now, like the way I'm building my gallery now in Rare is I'm trying to build like small stacks that make sense. So for example, I'm going to get Onana and probably Luke Shaw. So I've got a 3-man Man United stack. I have a Bayern Munich stack now. I have a small Aberdeen stack as well. Newell's Old Boy stack too. Then I have like a small New England Rev stack. Things like that. Like little random stacks here and there are kind of what I'm doing now in Rare. And sort of Super Rare as well. I think that's like the way that I want to kind of strategize from now on. Do I think Coman starts for Bayern? Yeah. I think Coman will start for Bayern. Coman, when he's fit, is, in my opinion, Bayern's best winger, bar Alphonso Davies. I think Alphonso Davies, if you play him on the wing, would be nuts. But I think Coman is honestly Bayern's best winger. I don't rate Gnabry or Sané at all. I don't rate Mane either. Can't believe he picked Aberdeen over Hearts. Mainly because of Kel Roos. That's literally it. Oh. Oh. Timoki Iwata confirms... completes move to Celtic FC. There you go. Coman's the best one. I still think Coman over Davies. Probably. Coman is treated Bayern higher than any other forward. I think Coman will definitely be like the starter. I think, to be honest, of all the Bayern players I think I have all the starters from like who plays to them. Like obviously bar injuries, ignore like Neuer won't start for injuries, right? But like I think I have Bayern's best players here. Genuinely, wasn't he confirmed 10 hours ago? It's just like what came up on my watch just then. Like, I think I have Bayern's best players, in my opinion. I'm trying to think if there's anyone I'm forgetting. Musiala. I don't have Musiala. I need a Musiala. Apart from that, everyone else is like incredible. Kane? Oh, dude, if Kane signs, that'd be crazy. He's been with you and confirmed for weeks. Oh, it's just what came up on my watch. I have I advise either following or putting notifications on for this account. So this is a bot that's linked to Transfer Market. So when Transfer Market updates a player to have moved to another club, the bot tweets it out. So if you have notifications on for this account, you get notified when a player moves. This makes it easy to keep up with everyone, basically. Because you can't follow every individual player you have in your gallery. It's just difficult. Am I going to stay up for the All-Star game? Do you know what? I'm actually quite tired. I don't know. We'll sort of see it. I'm going to play it by ear and we'll see what happens. I'm kind of tired. Should we look through some player names? I was looking to see if Dries Mertens is on his way out. I might pick up a super rare Dries Mertens. That's so funny still. That's still one of the funniest Instagram stories, man. Chelsea Wrexham at 1 AM. Interesting. Is this guy like a Galatasaray account? Demo Boy makes so much sense. But now though. What do you think of Havertz move to Arsenal? I just don't think Havertz is a great player, but like I don't think Havertz is a particularly great player. However, I do think that Arteta is good enough to the point blinded. Is good enough to the point where like if he thinks he'll do well, probably will do well. Cost 71 points in Cat 220. I'm in rewards by 4 points with 98%. That would be funny. Yeah, is anyone in my chat know much about Turkey? Leon Goretzka. I hate Leon Goretzka. Wait, is this done? Wait, Goretzka's going to West Ham? That is so funny. I don't know about Talisca, but like someone told me that Torreira was leaving, by the way. I think like Yagiz is a trusted source there. Yagiz, who's Yagiz? Is he the one that's been quoted before? They need a goalkeeper. I think Muslera is good enough for this year. Part of me wants to try and go for this super rare Demerbe, but I only have 0.1482 ETH in the gallery. I wish I'd have gone for this before. I don't think I've got anything I can sell realistically either. Who do you captain that team? Karem every week. I think he's an absolute baller. Is there any players I can get rid of? To Basil. I think I'm Basil bought some players. And to be fair, there are still a few players that I don't mind getting rid of. Like, Damari Gray can go. I do not need Damari Gray. I don't need Ozshan either. You'll always have a better fifth choice than Demabe every game week. Do you think? Demabe's not a bad scorer, though. He's only 30 years old, so it's not like he's like some ancient player. He's a solid scorer when he plays as well. And that's in the Bundesliga. So like, flip that around to the Turkish league. I honestly think he'd smash. I really do. And I also feel like, given the fact that he's dual nationality, it's likely he plays every week. Because then it'd be Bardachki, him, and Kerem as the 3 Turkish players. Trust your gut? Don't have to trust your gut every time. I don't know. Historically, he's been a decent scorer from midfield. And I could do with maybe one more midfielder from Challenger. He took some sets at Leverkusen. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. I could do with one more super rare, but again, like, I don't really like, I don't know, I don't have the funds for it at the moment. Kerem could get a forward card again. You send, I'll show you how you trade to Basilbot. You go to Basilbot, you go trade, you add in his rare Mbappe. Oops. Add in his 63 out of 100 rare Mbappe, and then whatever card you want to get rid of. So like, if I was selling to him, I'd be like, Oshan can go, Kim Lee Kwan. Excuse me. What else do I get rid of? Oiwa, Hangyul. Freddie Vargas, Damari Gray. Something like that. So let's say you send those players in. You don't have to accept the offer either. I saw that roll. So you send in whatever players you're looking to sell for his rare Mbappe. You send the offer, and then you'll get a counter offer within like a minute. And it'll be just Ethereum without his Mbappe. Didn't Mbappe cost Cunha a podium last year? Potentially. That steak sandwich looks great. I tell you what, I'm not much of a chef, but I do make a banging steak sandwich. I'll tell you that right now. I do make a banging steak sandwich. I pretty much always cook steak to perfection. I'm very, very good at cooking steak to almost perfection, I would say. So like, yeah, I'm very good at cooking steak. He gives you 60%. Yeah, he does give you a discounted price. But I guess it's you're trading that out. I mean, he got rid of a few cards anyway. I'm obviously not going to accept it, but he get rid of cards he doesn't want to buy, and then makes you an offer of the ones he does want to buy. That's how it works. It will be a lot less than market value, but like the trade-off I think is if you're desperate to sell the card instantly, you know. This guy I'm excited to see a lot about. He's 17 years old, just turned 17. The fact he was starting games at 16 years old is crazy. Steak on panini bread doesn't look right. Panini bread? What are you talking about? That's ciabatta, mate. Panini bread. That is ciabatta. Ciabatta. I meant that. Did I see the Hill video? He put 3 midfielders in SO5 team. Yeah, I commented on it, yeah. Quite funny. Yeah, looked pretty good, to be fair. The fact you're collecting cards of people that are younger than you makes you feel old. Yeah, I hear that. I do hear that. Ciabatta. See what super rares are on auction at the moment. Oh, there's a Manfred Sakari, a super rare on auction. Must not buy. Must not buy. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Back in one sec, chat. Flow State is the top collector, waiting for my 3 ETH offer. That's so funny. Need some rocket. It does, to be fair. I didn't have any rocket. I should have got some. Ugh. Your boy has returned. Your boy Saber is back. That Manprit Sorare super rare is a very tempting card. I'm also just curious to know like what it goes for. Last super rare sold for 0.466 Pranksy from the auction house. I can't believe that Tony sold this card for 0.265. Was that before he was good? Maybe. Why was he so bad before? Did he just not play? Wow. A Haney forward could break the game. Morale. How much do you think the super rare goes for now? I feel like he'd be very hyped. I wouldn't want to pay more than 0.6 for him. I've seen Pablo Ruiz, to be fair. Not bad, not a bad little player. I think he's super cheap because with him, you never know when this stops. He went through a similar patch last year. Exact same sort of trajectory, and then it just stopped. And you never know when it's going to stop. Frankie Amaya the same, yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I think he's a great player with a lot of potential, but it's like, you just never know. I'm doing good, Hazy, mate. Hope you're well, brother. What the divisions you would be focused on in the limited leagues? I have teams for under 23, 240, 220, 270. Is this good? I would probably play your 270 team into All-Star, to be honest. I would always say focus All-Star for the extra ETH. Like, for example, this upcoming weekend, right? All-Star Rare Pro. I'm entering it, so I'm just using that as an example. Top 30 places get $100. Now, it only pays down to 81. If you think that you have a competitive team and you think you can get into the top 30 in any division you play it in my opinion, I would always play it in All-Star, because a tier 2 is nice, right? But a tier 2 plus $100 in just liquid ETH is a lot nicer. Liquid ETH is not always easy to get a hold of, and like if you got a low tier 2 plus $100, like some of these cards aren't always like super liquid, so it's a lot nicer to get that $100 on top. He was talking about limited. I know, I'm just using it as an example of why I play All-Star Rare Pro. Like I could potentially like with my teams, I could play it in Champion America Rare Pro if I wanted to, right? But I'm putting my main team in All-Star Rare Pro. And the same goes for Limited as well. Like, All-Star Limited, it's even more places get paid ETH, in my opinion, if I'm not mistaken, right? In Limited, you just need to get top 300 to get $5. Top 100 gets $15. Top 31, if you finish top 31, you get $25 in ETH. Top 10 get 50, and then obviously Podium gets a lot of ETH. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, good night, Meadow. So it's like, my opinion is way more worth it if you got top 300 in All-Star. If you get in Cap 270, right? If you were to get like top, let's say you get top 200 or top 150 in Cap 270, you probably get top 300 in Cap All-Star Limit, sorry, and get that extra ETH. There's no point not, for the same card reward, get extra ETH. But and so like, and I'm stumbling over my words, I'm explaining it really poorly. Basically, that's why people focus All-Star, for the extra Ethereum, because you don't get extra ETH in any other competition bar that one comp. And it's like, it's stupid, but it's how it is. And it, like, that's why people only focus like the All-Star divisions mainly. That's why I tweeted out earlier that Sorare should add Ethereum to the other divisions as well, regional. Sorare should add Ethereum to the regional comps as well, because it would elevate the site on a whole bunch of levels. Varela's card price. He's off to Porto, right? Alan Varela. Holy shit, bro, gets a lot of yellow cards, doesn't he? Jesus. Excuse me. Yeah, so it's like, it's stupid in my opinion. Like, I think it's silly. Realistically, like, you shouldn't buy a champion Europe, champion America, champion Challenger Europe team to play an All-Star. It's so silly. It's funny how much Zalarian went down in price after 4 bad games. A lot of people in the Sorare community forget that a good player doesn't just become a shit player after a few games. You know? A lot of people forget that. A lot of people in the Sorare community also don't understand how Sorare works. That's how much it went down limited, quite a lot. People in Sorare don't quite understand how Sorare works sometimes. So what typically happens is for a player to pump in price is because they have a really good set of games. They score really well in those games. But what usually happens after 4 or 5 really good matchups is then you get the death matchups, because that's just how leagues work. If you get a good run of matchups, then you have a bad run of matchups. So people will buy in the hype at the absolute top after their best matchups, without looking at the fact that they probably have some shit matchups coming up right after, and their card doesn't perform the way they were thinking, and they start panicking and listing that card up without realizing then they'll probably have a good run of matchups after as well. People buy on a whim sometimes and don't really do a huge amount of research. Let's see what's going down. What is going down? Got a 4K budget, bro. Do you think introducing myself into Cap 240 Super Rare is not a bad idea? I think for a 4K budget, it's definitely doable. I can't really sit here and give you a bunch of players though. To be perfectly honest, like, it's one of those things where you need to basically think of a strategy and then buy players based on that strategy, because like I don't want to give you like 3 player names and then you go out and buy those players and then you're like fucked because the cap or something, you know what I mean? So what I would do is think about a think about a strategy, right? And build your team based around that strategy. So whether your strategy is good defender, good midfielder pairing, and then shit goalkeeper, shit striker, or something like that, or like my strategy for Cap 240 is always going for a striker that's decisive dependent, that has a low L15 because they're decisive dependent, a goalkeeper that's clean sheet dependent, that has a low L15 because they are clean sheet dependent, meaning that both players need that decisive for them to score well, otherwise they score horrifically bad, basically. And then going with really good AA, defender, and midfielder combos for the other three players. Those Solare scores are good. Were in good matchups. Were they actually? Yeah, I mean the 60 was really unfortunate, to be fair, because he actually put up a pretty good score in this game. He just didn't get the decisive. Yeah, New York Red Bulls one was tough as well. Inter Miami away. I mean, an away game in the MLS is never easy, and he got a big chance missed in that one. And this one's tough, to be fair. That was just fucked. But I'm pretty sure in some of these games, if I'm not mistaken, like a big factor was that they lost Aidan Morris. And I think Aidan Morris was quite important to Zalarian. And lo and behold, if I'm not mistaken, they get Aidan Morris back, and he scores 91 points. They had a bit of a rotated team because they lost quite a few players to the whatever you call it, the whatever that international tournament that was going on at the time was. And then lo and behold, I know Aidan Morris didn't score great, but he is definitely a key to Zalarian doing well. And there you go. I feel like people should build a well-rounded gallery at whatever scarcity they can afford to do that in. I agree with that 100%. Goalkeepers are expensive. It's tough from a content creator point of view because I get a lot of people that point blank ask me what they should do. The real answer when people ask me, like the honest answer I want to give when someone asks me point blank what should I do, I almost just want to say I'm not answering. Not in a rude way, but because it's like I can't tell you what to do. First of all, I can't with my own conscience, because I would feel awful if I told you to do something and it went tits up and you lost your money that you invested. You know, that I would feel awful. And that's partially why it took me a year to start making Sorare content in the first place, because I was genuinely scared that I would tell someone to do something and it fucked their life up because they lost like their excess money that they couldn't really afford to lose, but they put it in Sorare for whatever reason. Like my genuine like biggest fear is a gambling addict putting all their money into Sorare, gambling, asking me what to do, me giving them advice, them acting on that advice, one of their players like going to prison or some shit, them losing all their money and ruining their fucking life. That's what genuinely freaks me out. That I know that's such a really specific and odd scenario, but like I genuinely thought about that so many times. You know? Maybe they want to know your opinion because you know more about the game. A lot of the time they probably do, but getting point blank asked what should I do is like it's just an impossible question, because the other thing is like it's so hard. Like I think the one of the biggest things that you should do when building as a Sorare is build it in like build your gallery to your own enjoyment. That's funny. I know, but it genuinely goes through my mind. So like my gallery is built for my enjoyment, right? I really enjoy watching Bayern Munich, Man United, teams like that, like good teams in leagues that are easily accessible. But I also really enjoy watching like some 480p stream of Galatasaray when I can get their games on, or watching Genk on Mola TV, or Club Brugge, or you know what I mean? So like I've built my gallery based on teams I enjoy watching, players I enjoy watching, and also teams I think could score really well. And I feel like that should also be a big thing, is that you should always like, you should either figure out what teams you enjoy watching, or like find a player that you have a connection with, you know? I'd imagine you got plenty of video ideas, but what I'd like to see is how you would do with a gallery with £50, £100. It's not a bad shout. Thanks God I can afford to put 4K to Sorare. Yeah, no, I'm not saying, I wasn't saying people couldn't. I'm saying like there will be 1,000,000% there will be people that are just degens that would put all their money into Sorare that can't afford to put all that money into Sorare. You know what I mean? Like not you, but people definitely. There's definitely people on Sorare that are way over invested and like exposed. You know, I think it's doable with that budget. You see some people with low money galleries, they win most of the time because they have good strategy. Yeah, exactly. Having a goalie and 2 defenders on the same club can give you a 45-point swing with a clean sheet. That's true. That's very true. I'm really tempted to pick up Mukhtar. He's cheap at the moment, and Nash will have a great run and finally have someone in attack. I actually agree. It's not a bad pickup at the moment. He's someone that I thought about as well recently. I just don't need more American players. I feel like what's going to happen is Surridge will join Nashville and Surridge will score a couple of goals in his first game, and everyone's going to flock and go and rush and buy Surridge. But what they're not going to realise is the person that's going to benefit the most from Surridge joining Nashville is actually Hany Mukhtar, because he'll have somebody to aim for. He'll have somebody to play passes to and to get assists with. That isn't fucking Teal Bunbury. You know? I'm buying into America as they're all dipping. True. Nashville bought Surridge, I believe, from Nottingham Forest. Samuel Surridge. I don't know if it's like when it's going to be fully done, but they bought this guy. And to be fair, he's not played a whole lot for Nottingham Forest, but I remember watching him against United, and he scored a couple of goals against United, if I'm not mistaken. I think one of them got disallowed though. He'll be way better than most, if not every, like he'll be better than CJ Sapong and Teal Bunbury for sure. Or Fafa Picault and Teal Bunbury, for example. Or whoever else Mukhtar had to deal with before. I've put 2K into my gallery. Now it's like a £900, but I've learned a lot from my mistakes. Shall I sell my house to buy a couple of uniques? Fuck's sake. But yeah, I feel like Mukhtar could definitely benefit from that. I feel like he's, like, in my opinion, he's actually quite safe at Nashville. From what I've heard, married a Nashville girl. They got married in the Nashville stadium. He apparently loves Nashville to bits. Everyone's gallery dropped. Yeah, everyone's gallery dropped. What do you think of Kamaldon Sulemana in the championship next season? I have no idea. My gallery's dropped like crazy. I've invested like, I invest like £120,000 and my gallery's worth about 40k now. I don't like, I didn't watch the Arsenal game or the Liverpool game, sorry, so I don't really know much about Sulemana at all. But I think that Southampton definitely have a team that could cook. Man, if James Ward-Prowse stays at Southampton, holy shit. I feel like his price is already rising with that sentiment anyway. You have to worry about losing your money, that's fair enough. Oh. Livramento cook. I hate that he's written without the capital S. Wait, what? Oh yeah, what the hell? That's so weird. Why? Who did he play for beforehand? Played at Rennes. He had like a nice little run at Rennes. Played pretty well here as well, damn. Bear market from next year. Expected to see the increase of your gallery as ETH is expected to go up. That'd be nice. Diego DX, the general market has dropped. You think Livramento cooks? Yeah, I mean, Southampton have got potential to cook, to be fair. Bazunu, like, I mean, if Bela Kotchev stays, that'd be great, but, like, probably doesn't. I saw a Southampton post where it was like, someone didn't even put Bela Kotchev in their starting lineup. I'm like, what? Bela Kotchev's their best defender. What's one player that you really want to purchase from your fave or your fave on the game? A player I'd love to purchase and my favorite on the game. My favorite player is probably, I think, to be honest, it was Josh Kimmich, and Josh Kimmich is definitely still up there, but now I've bought this Bruno, like, this might become my favorite card on the game. I can't lie. Because I love Bruno in real life anyway. I used to, I whenever I played charity matching and stuff, I always get number 18 because that was Bruno's number for so long. And I used to have limited Bruno as well, but I sold him to get the rare. Not that they're the same price, but yeah. So yeah, Bruno or Kimmich. Kimmich is definitely up there as well. I love Josh Kimmich. Josh Kimmich is an absolute monster. I love him to bits. He used to be like the best scorer on the entire platform, and he's still incredibly good, to be fair. At the start of the season, he went through this one period where he like averaged over 90 points a game, pretty much, like 95 in the opening game against Frankfurt, 100, 96, 90, 73, 91, 91. Like, it was crazy. He was doing insane. In fact, this Barcelona game, this is where I won Champion Europe Rare, because I had Neuer and Kimmich. Yeah, I saw that Kimmich got a buzz cut. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of Kimmich's buzz cut, to be honest. Not a big fan of the buzz cut. I much prefer when he had, like, I like the fluffy hair that he used to have. Let me find a picture. There you go. That trimmage Kim. Bro, what the hell? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's got the head shape for the buzz cut. But I feel like he's trying to be scary or something. I don't know. Like for other midfielders. I love the fact that Kim and Jay plays for Bayern now, though, man. Like, these guys linking up next year. Oh, I'm in the Bayern shirt. Oh my god, I am one of you guys. Could Kim not just hop off the bike? I don't know. What was the point in their benefit, in their friendly? Who benefits? I think, like, well, the team they played against benefits massively because they sell out all their tickets. And, like, those players get to play against their fucking heroes, you know? So the team they played against is... Imagine not being terminally online. I can't be asked. Yeah, so the team they played against benefits massively, and they do that quite a lot. They play against like lower tier teams just to help them out, give them a bit of funds and stuff like that from ticket sales and things like that. And also those players get to play against their heroes. You think Upamecano's in the mud? Well, if he plays a back three, do you not think Upamecano starts in a back three? Man, Upamecano used to be literally the best defender in the game for a while. Look at these scores he used to get, man. It's crazy. They play against lower sides and smash them. It's almost tradition, yeah. Is Kim going up in price? His floor has definitely risen. I'm not sure why people wait until the official announcement to buy the card, though. When Fabrizio can confirm anyway. I'm interested in the Davies and Guerrero battle if they play a 3/5 back. Yeah, true. I think a back three of Kim Min-jae, De Ligt and Pavard would cook, to be fair. I think they'd do really well. But I feel like they might play a back four. Tuchel might play differently. What did he play back end of the season? Like, what did they play in these games back end of the season? Were they playing a back three or back four? I hope Tuchel cooks. Back four, to be fair. Not sure Pavard stays. Yeah, true. Pavard could go. A back four of... maybe Kim is on the bench. That's a good one. I like that. That's a good one. He's playing a back four, to be fair. Maybe Kim on the bench. That's good. He played a 5-back yesterday. Interesting. To be fair, I had the game on yesterday, but I was only like, it was a goal every 2 minutes. Haber might cry if Kim gets benched. I'll tell you this right now. I would bet every pound I've got that Kim will not get benched. Kim was the best centre back in the world last year. Legit. I can't think of a single defender from last year that was better than Kim. Maybe Leacher, Lisandro Martinez. Kim starts for sure, absolutely. I wish United signed Kim. Yeah, true. Kim would have been great at United. He'll be the best in the world this season as well. Yeah. Otamendi, Grimaldo, what do you mean? So football and SO5 scores don't always correlate in the same way. Grimaldo being the best scorer on SO5 for a defender doesn't mean he was the best defender in the world last year. Like, Kim was legitimately the best defender in the world last year. Like, in the Champions League, in the Serie A, everything. He was Napoli's, like, bar maybe Osimhen, he was probably Napoli's most important player. I'm scared that I don't have a Bayern stack for next season. I might get absolutely cooked if they shore up defensively. Guerrero would be the best player in the world. He's not better than Ben Sebaini. How am I going to include Kim and also Rare Pro? That's the plan. He's been the best CB in the world. I agree. I think Kim was unbelievable. He's the best in Italy. He's the best in the world for sure. I feel like what you're doing right now, Raul, is you're trying to like talk it into existence. That's what I think you're doing right now, buddy. So this All-Star Rare Pro team is kind of, I mean, this, but like when Neymar gets back to playing for PSG, because I think Neymar is staying, by the way. It'll probably likely be that. What about Diaz? He won the triple, but he wasn't even the best defender at Man City. Like, John Stones was better. Bayern concedes nearly every game. If they smash, I hope Tuchel can fix that. Yeah, Bayern is a risk in that regard. However, like, this is the thing. Bayern were like that last year, right? Where they defensively weren't always sound. But the thing is that they were sound a lot of the time. When they conceded, it was just stupid goals they conceded. Bayern, and it surprised me a lot when Nagelsmann was sacked, because the Bayern I watched last year were a fucking phenomenal team for a lot of the time. They concede because Kim wasn't there. But you just said that Kim's going to be on the bench. I don't think Neuer will be back for the start of the season, but I think he'll be back for like the second, third, or fourth game week in. That's what I'm kind of hoping on. But I will have the goalkeepers as well, just in case. Doku, yeah, Doku's a monster, man. And I think like Doku, so long as he doesn't move, should be amazing again next season. But like this is the thing last year with Bayern Munich is like a lot of goals are conceded were just stupid goals. So like the Eintracht Frankfurt one I remember was just a really, really dumb error from Neuer. But they started off really strongly, then had two or three really stupid league games, but were insane. Like defensively, Bayern were incredible in the Champions League, right? Then they come back from international break and had some really strong games again. The Dortmund game was really unfortunate though. But they had some really strong games again. Again, another run of clean sheets is when Neuer gets injured, sadly. But I know, again, another run of clean sheets, you know, a 5-0, a 2-0, a 3-0, a 2-0. I think Jan Sommer was a bit... Like, I don't think Jan Sommer was that great of a goalkeeper, though. I think it's definitely partially a reason why Bayern didn't keep as many clean sheets last year. Like, I think Jan Sommer was definitely a reason. But like in some of the more defensively sound games that Bayern had, for example, we'll go like, and this is the other thing, right? With this All-Star Rare Pro team, it won't be like that every year. Yeah, I saw Sommer's going to Inter. Every week that All-Star Rare Pro team won't be exactly the same. Like it will change game week on game week. Maybe we've got a better matchup for a different team. We play those guys. But like in some of the games where they did keep a clean sheet, we got some really nice scores for the likes of De Ligt, for Pavard. If Upamecano played, sometimes he get good scores, sometimes he wouldn't. So like, so yeah, I thought Sommer was pretty good. I just don't think like, I think Sommer is a great goalie in a underdog team. I don't think Sommer shines in a team that are like clearly a dominant team. I think like his speciality is just getting shots smashed at him consistently, and it's unfortunate for him really, because I think like in those games where like he's just getting constantly shots taken at him, like for Borussia Mönchengladbach for example, like in these kind of games like he kind of deserves better, but at the same time like it doesn't really work. I don't know, he shines against Bayern but not playing for them. Yeah, exactly, like some of his best scores are against Bayern. 100-point game, 68 AA with 19 saves is crazy. So yeah, but looking at some of these games like your Bochum's at home and whatnot, like I am quite confident next year that I think my Bayern stack could do really, really well. I think like you get your Bochums at home and your Darmstadts and whatnot at home, and I feel like dark green scores for Kim Min Jae, for Kimmich, a clean sheet for Neuer could be a really strong setup. But also like I have some depth as well. Like I have quite a lot of Bayern players, but there will be game weeks where, for example, Newcastle are at home to Luton, for example, and then we have Bruno Guimaraes and Trippier all of a sudden, and then you're like, oh, okay, we're kind of cooking a little bit there. We have Danny Parejo as an option there as well. So yeah, we have Bruno Fernandes, be really nice. So we have some really, really nice options. I'm quite excited for the rare pro teams we could build next year. I really am. But I think like we do need to focus on some more rare pro teams soon. Bayern usually batter Dortmund at home as well. There's not many fixtures. Well, what I was going to do actually was look at Bayern the year before. So last season was a really weird season, but the year before last season, oh, Botafogo are 1-0 up. Luis Enrique, nice. Guy's not bad. Not a bad little player. Like, Bayern the year before that, I mean, look at the amount of clean sheets they kept the year before that, right? It was a weird season last season. But the year before that, like, they kept a lot of clean sheets. But also, like, Neuer had great AA as well. It's why I like Neuer a lot, is because Neuer's capable of great AA. But like, they go on nice runs with a lot of clean sheets and stuff like that as well, so... Getting some nice runs here. Neuer got 100 points and a 1-0 against Hertha. Damn. I didn't have a Bayern half stack there. Holy shit. Bayern Munchen. I wish there was some way where you could filter by season. Neuer's biggest issue is that he has errors in his game all the time. Bayern won 4-0 here, 4-0 here. I remember the old school Bayern stacks used to smash here and there. I mean, look at that. 100 points. I think I remember this game actually. 100 points with Upamecano. How you doing, Salah? What's up, man? Just looking at like how many game weeks I'm going to absolutely podium and everything on. Just like you know, just looking how I'm going to win every single division ever. I'm checking. Yeah, being able to select season would be nice. Just finish work. What do you do for a living? Well, how come you're working at like 1 AM your time? Any new buys? Did I buy anyone today, chat? I did. I bought Tolu. Aroko Dare, and Mignolet. I bought Mignolet as well. Is 70 from a goalkeeper enough for Gas Pro? Yeah. A clean sheet's enough for Gas Pro. So didn't work in a restaurant fairs. I'm excited to see games from Galatasaray as well. What are we saying for game week 4-11 in the builder? What do I have? Oh, almost everybody. Yeah, I think a 70 is more than enough from a goalkeeper. Yeah, I've actually got some lineups for game week 392. If I look at my I almost have a limited Mignolet, expecting a big year from Brugge. I think 361 was where I won Gas Pro, and not that I didn't have a 74 from a goalkeeper, but I got a 74 from Kimmich, so arguably even harder, and I still won. So it's like, I think you can afford a 70 pointer if you want to try and win the division. But that being said, my strategy, like, I don't go into game weeks expecting to win divisions. I'd love to get podiums, but my actual I guess like strategy or plan, like, I'm happy to get tier 2s and tier 1s. They all add up. Like, if I went into a game week and won, let's say I had 9 lineups out and won 3 tier 2s or 2 tier 1s, I'd be fucking buzzing. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, I didn't get a podium. I'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Get in my gallery, you little slut, you know? Because that's like a 2, 3, 4, 500 pound potential, maybe even more than that, depending on the game week. Got myself a limited Mignolet, expecting a big year from Brugge. Yeah, I'm hoping so. Is so right, newbie, which tournaments was most suitable for me? Probably semi-pro. Yeah, so game week 392. I'm still undecided how I'm going to run it, but like maybe something like this. I apparently Galatasaray are going to get scored. I'm just waiting for it to go in there. You picked up Nardi? No, I picked up Mignolet instead. I went with Big Mignolet. Yeah, Super has got a lot of potential. I'm thinking if we get the Galatasaray game though, what I might do is I might run Kerem Arkatoglu in this lineup instead. I'm not sure. Who's a Ghent striker? Is he starting? Pansil? Which one? On rare or... I don't think Galatasaray will appear on Sorare data. Interesting. Rare? Oh, it's their new striker, Tolu. They brought him in as like the Paul Onuachu replacement. He's not bad, to be fair. I think he's got potential. He won't get like the 90, 100 point scores, but like 1 or 2 goals here or there. Like I reckon he probably gets like 17 to 20 goals throughout a whole season. Will he start? He should start. He definitely should. He started their preseason game today, and they brought him in to start. I would imagine he probably starts. He's just a Paul Onuachu regen, yeah, literally. He's the same size. Well, I was looking at 411. So like, oh wow, we could actually genuinely mop up rewards in 411. We had, like, I mean, for super rare. Fuck. Now that's interesting because the tough part about this is we have Twente at home to Herenveen and Galatasaray at home to Ankara Gucu. Can mop up rewards every week? No, maybe not every week. But that's really interesting. In fact, all three of my goalies have good matchups this week in 411. So far off, I love it. It just helps me like plan. I'm just not like Mark Flecken's freaking me out, dude. Can David Raya fuck off from this fucking team, please? Four goalies and no centre forward. That's so funny. Where's Raya go? I don't give a shit where he goes. He just needs to piss off. He needs to leave. What's this? Who's at the All-Star game? Wait, is there someone there that I should know? Or is it just a picture? I'm still undecided on how I'd play this though. Both have a great fixture. October 1st, 2023 at 1 AM. 1 AM? Why would Galatasaray be playing at 1 AM? Yeah, he's not going to Spurs now, though. I don't know why Brentford have 3 starting quality goalkeepers. People have Strakosha. Yeah, I don't know. Strakosha is someone that I forgot about for so long. Surprised Chelsea haven't gone for Raya. Holy shit. This game week could be ridiculous for me. I mean, obviously, we've got a long way to go until this game week, but the fact that, like, Ghent are playing against the newly promoted team as well. If Vito stayed, he'd be against Excelsior as well. And Renza at home to Nantes. And Taquinho's at home to Goiás. Panciu's at home to Westerlo. Alright, chat, we're winning everything this week. Alright, I'm going to go to sleep. Wake me up at game week 411, alright? Wake me up on September 29th. 28th, actually. We'll set our lineups. How about that? It's funny, I'll be so fully in the new EAFC 24 game, I probably won't even watch many games from this game week. It's quite funny. I'll just be streaming all fucking day. Oh, shit. Berbatov's coming as a hero. Let's fucking go, dude. Berbatov, it's about fucking time he got a hero card. Yeah, that'll be a very, very fun. Very, very, very fun game week. This will, for sure. Absolutely very fun game week. I would probably, to be honest, I'd probably play Taquinho in this lineup. I'd probably play that in All-Star Super there. And then in Challenger, probably play Twente with the Sart and Pansil. Like that. Jesus Mal, captain. So I can Mount gets better scores than Man United. Yeah, definitely. Then Cap G40, we even have a good lineup here as well. I wonder where Fred ends up. I hope Oosterwold starts as well. Here we go, confirmed. The only sad thing about this is that we don't have great matchups for Bayern. But Palace at home is good for United. Charlotte at home is great for Carlos Hill. New York City at home is great for Messi. Rijspor is great for Fenerbahce. Fuck, this game week is going to be such an insanely high scoring game week. Game week 411, chat, is when either you win everything or nothing. Newcastle at home to Burnley. Oh, fucking hell, dude. This is going to be a disgusting game week, isn't it? What on earth is this game week about to be? St. Truden at home for Club Brugge. I'd probably run something like this in All-Star or Rare Pro, you know. Don't think I'd go with Joao Paulo, would I? I'd honestly run something like that. This game week's gonna be ridiculous. Like, actually, every matchup's insane. What the fuck? Why has everyone just got insane matchups? Oh, it's so good it broke the website. Anyway, that was fun. I mean, we need to fast forward to that game week, realistically, guys, don't we? Please tell me you win at least one reward in 4-11 or it'll be an absolute heartbreak. Absolutely. That's 4-11. Yeah, everyone's going to be AAA, literally. It's going to be the most disgusting game week ever. I mean, Reus has a shit matchup. But the Genk boys have a great matchup. Feyenoord are home to Go Ahead Eagles. What the fuck is this game week? Nah, actually. I'm actually starting to think maybe we don't do this game week. We just skip it. Bro, Feyenoord stacks are going to clean the fuck up. Twente stacks are going to clean the fuck up. Galatasaray stacks are going to clean the fuck up. Newcastle stacks will clean the fuck up. Like, Genk stacks will clean the fuck. Everybody's going to clean up. What is going on? Everybody will clean up this game week. I feel like we just ignore it. Like, pretend we, you know what I mean? Fuck that. We'll go to a different one. You're gonna need 500 points with tier 5. It's gonna be disgusting. Let me go All-Star Rare and just have a look at like all my players. So like, good matchup, shit matchup, not great, meh, not great. I mean, yeah, that's whatever. Hill has got a great matchup. Gerson has got an insane matchup. Gamare has an insane matchup. Nabur plays against fucking Fackel. LFC's got a great matchup. Oh my god, dude. Like I said, Fenerbahce, Messi, Tadic, great matchups. Bo, great matchup. Fucking Damari Gray's at home to Luton. Chavez has got a shit matchup. PSG play Clermont. Oh my god. Chat, what is going on this game week? Are we winning everything or are we winning everything? Really, Franco? I don't believe it. We're winning the lot. We're winning the lot, chat. I need to go on SO5 and just look at all the matchups for this game week. I might have to go on holiday for this game week. I don't know if I want to play it. Urara Weds have got an insane matchup as well. Wait, 1 AM? What time zone do they think I'm in right now? The fuck? Club Brugge are not playing at 1 AM, buddy. Sorry, data's broken. 409 is going to be your game week. What do I have for 409? 409. I feel like I've already done 409, haven't I? Oh, I have a disgusting 409 team. What the fuck? Hang on. Just the Bayern matchup. Oh my. Okay, Başakşehir is not amazing, but it's not terrible. I mean, in 409, Bochum at home for Bayern is like the god spot. And United play Burnley. Oh, who does Doku play? Doku's got an okay matchup. Pansil's got St. Truden at home. They play St. Truden back-to-back games. Wait. They don't play St. Truden back-to-back, do they? No, they have Westerlo the week after. Okay. Home to Marseille is not the best spot, is it? Probably like... Oh, Vito, just stay, man. Is Pansil staying at Genk? I mean, I didn't know that there was a rumour of him leaving Genk. I didn't think there was any potential he leaves. Here's where I'm at like an absolute crossroads, because I've got too many insane rares that I want to play all of them in the same fucking lineup. But I have too many... Oops. I have too many good ones now. So it's like, I don't want to play a rare lineup though. I mean, who does Trippier have? They're away to Sheffield. Bro, I mean, that rare lineup probably kills it, to be fair. Actually, fuck that. I'd play Delict. I mean, that as a rare lineup would probably smash it, but like... What do I have in super rare? I have some okay matchups here. Oh, that's a great spot. You're taking home 50 for the season. Your options are insane. You're missing an Mbappe? No, Mbappe, no chance. Is there a chance that Pansil leaves? I hope that Strefezza gets a transfer. Yeah, are there any rumours about Strefezza getting a transfer? What is this saying? Already anticipating the imminent departure of Guedes, my priority target to replace him with Big Strefezza. Who does this guy support? Corinthians? I wouldn't be against it, to be fair. I wouldn't be totally against that. People are just skeptical because he did well at Challenger team. I don't think he's going to leave. Oh, okay. I hope not. Nah, I don't want Mbappe. Mbappe is mad overpriced. Corinthians are horrific. They're in bad form at the moment, I agree. I feel like they could be good, though. I forgot about this, mate. Mate, 419 is... Bro. Bayern have, like, a few god matchups in a really short space of time. %90 game weeks will be great for you. I'm hoping so. Bayern play, like... Bochum, Freiburg, Darmstadt, Heidenheim in like the space of 8 game weeks at home. That could be huge. I'm excited, man. I'm almost at the point now though where I want to stop looking at it because I want to get into the season to see how players play. I look at it from a perspective that okay, every home game for Bayern, I'm confident, and every home game against a bad team, I'm confident. But like, realistically, I don't know if it's a case of where like every game should be good for Bayern. Realistically, not Freiburg, like Werder Bremen away will be a good matchup for Bayern. You know what I mean? That's what I'm kind of wondering. So yeah, anyone knows if Tyler Adams stays at Leeds? Apparently not. I don't know. I heard not though. I heard not. So. I'm thinking of going all in MLS at the moment. Prices have been shooting down. Even Hill's dropped massively over the past 3 weeks. I play NBA during MLS off-season to fill the void. It's not a bad shout. I do feel like MLS players are super cheap at the moment. What is that light? What light? There's a light. This one? That is. Opening game, Bayern smashes every time. True. True is. I wonder if there's any news on Neuer and when he's going to be back. the flashlight pointing behind me. They stop now? Okay. I have a feeling MLS prices go down during that break till game week 399. Who's going to be the forward at Bayern, though? Is it just injury-prone Coman leading the line? Is Mane and Gnabry actually going to get shifted? I think what's likely going to happen is, I imagine... I think Coman starts most games. I imagine it'll be like Coman, Sané, Gnabry if they keep Gnabry. I think Mane will go though. I think once European starts, MLS will be super cheap. Might be worth selling into the hype and buying MLS. It's not a bad shout, although I think the hype for Europe is now. It was me with the torch, by the way. I was just shining a torch. I feel like the hype for Europe is now. I feel like Europe might go down when it comes out. I don't know though. Oh, that's cool. That's good to see. European cards have floated up in price already. It's definitely now. Just look at the hype of cards and preseason performances. True. Although I wonder how many people were onboarded. I wonder how many people... Would that have been last man tackle, do you reckon? I wonder how many people have been onboarded where this will be their first European season from the start. And how many of those are super excited to get involved, you know? And that was maybe why prices are being driven up. I wonder. They're not advertising it yet, and no fiat wallet. Only going to go up, I reckon. Yeah. I think Neuer might be back for the start of the season, to be honest. Kane will have a 70 average at Bayern, 1 goal and assist a game, and like 5 big chances created. Do you think? You think they'll buy Kane? Who is that? Oh, but no. I'm not seeing anything. The fact he's doing training like this is really good, though. Kim Min-jae as well. You ever notice that traditional centre-backs have the biggest fucking leg muscles in the world? I'm happy with Coman. I think Coman's scores go up exponentially with Kane. So I think that sometimes with these players, right, people go out and buy the Kane, for example, when rumours like this drop. I tend to look at the players around him that will also get big up scores. So Harry Kane comes in. I think players like Coman and as Leroy Sané, maybe Alphonso Davies, definitely Kimmich, that their scores will improve exponentially with someone like Harry Kane. So, and that's why with Surridge going to Nashville, a lot of people are buying in the hype in Surridge. I think Haney Mukhtar is the one you buy there. It's the same with Emmanuel Reynoso. Everyone bought Pukki. And don't get me wrong, Pukki started off well, but people started buying Pukki in the hype. Pukki's not the guy. It's Reynoso's the one you buy. It's like I'm trying to think of another example here. What's another good example? But yeah, so like I just think that you buy the players that will get impacted positively, not just that player. That's my strategy anyway with it. You know? So yeah. Looks like another game where Taquino doesn't play, which I don't mind. Was just thinking Coman is probably a bigger rotation risk than Kane. Than Kane will be, just because there are more options on the wing. But yeah, 100% agree. So Coman is comfortably, as long as he's fit, most of the time Bayern's first choice. Most of the time when Coman gets rested, and this is I'm talking to like people that really know their stuff about Bayern. So most of the time when Coman gets rested, it's due to injury risk. So they manage his minutes and they manage him in games due to injury risk. But if he's fit and he's 100%, he starts every game because he's comfortably their best winger. Gnabry could potentially leave. Mane almost definitely leaves. And I think Sané stays, but Sané's like not the favoured first person. Do you follow who is that, sorry? Wait. Do I know Liga Insider? No, but I can follow them. I'll get them followed. So everyone that I spoke to that are like clued in with Bayern always say with Bayern a lot of it is down to politics rather than just player ability as well. Like Neuer, for example. Like, as long as Neuer's fit, he's the number one. It's like a political thing at Bayern more than anything. Obviously, he's still probably one of the best goalkeepers in the world as well. But like, you know, with Bayern, certain decisions are political. They are already decided before any factors. Yeah, I saw Keita got injured again. That sucks. Liga Insider, you can see the potential lineup. Are these potential lineups? Wait. Do I need to go on their website? Go on their website. Can I translate this to English? I can. Let's go. Acceptor and a closer lineup. Let's have a look what they're saying. Neuer. Oh, I mean that right there is perfect. I mean, looking at this, what would make sense is Neuer, Min-jae, De Ligt, Davies, and Mazraoui, Kimmich, Guerrero, Musiala, Sané, Coman, whoever is in charge. Whoever's leading the line, not in charge, sorry, whoever's leading the line. Sorry, it's really zoomed out for you, one sec. Like, that lineup, if they, I don't know who they play at centre mid or right back or striker. If they get Harry Kane, Mazraoui or Pavard at right back, and even if they were to go with like Conrad Lema at left centre mid, that's a Champions League winning lineup, in my opinion. Like, that team, in my opinion, is good enough to win the Champions League. Fuck Goretzka. Goretzka sucks. I think Goretzka's leaving anyway. But that team, in my opinion, is good enough to win the Champions League. Like, it'd be tough against City. But it, like, Walker at right back got you. So, Walker, Lema, Kane. I don't see why that team can't win a Champions League. Especially with the depth they have. I really believe they could. They definitely get far anyway. Kane wins a Ballon d'Or if it happens. That would be awesome. I'd love that. I would love that if Harry Kane won the Ballon d'Or. It makes me sad that Jamal Musiala chose Germany over England. Imagine if he was English, man. I mean, to be fair, he probably wouldn't get picked because Southgate sucks. But, like, yeah. What a fucking backline that is, man. Neuer, Kim Min-jae, De Ligt. To think their backline 2 years ago was Lucas Hernandez, Nicolas Jula, and Upamecano. And now it's Kim Min-jae, De Ligt, Davies, and Pavard or Walker or Mazraoui. That's crazy, dude. What about Upamecano? Upamecano is just a bit of a liability. Still can't believe that Nicolas Jula is a footballer. He's actually statistically not a bad player, though. He's a bit like a snowman, true. What's Gregor Kobel been saying in terms of his price as well? Did I sell at a terrible time? I sold for quite cheap. No, to be fair, he's not going up much. Well, that is fun. Do I know anything about Akumu from Ghent? Is he the one that's moving, or is that the other guy? If they somehow get Shermany this window or next, the team will be insane for 10 years. Yeah. Or just be, this team will be insane for years. Sorry, not 10 years. They should be insane for years. Is Akumu the guy that's leaving, or is that the other guy? He's going to Rem, I think. Yeah, that's what I heard. I think he's going to Rems. I'm pretty sure this guy's going to Rems. I feel like his price is too cheap. Why, it's not if he goes to Rems. If he stays at Ghent, he'd be great, but I don't think he stays at Ghent. I think he's almost definitely going to leave. That's what I've read anyway. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's a done deal. I'm almost certain I saw a photo of him in a Rem shirt or sitting around at Rems or something. Let me double check this real quick. I might be wrong. It might be somebody else I'm thinking of. It might be Turinaga. Oh, it was this that I saw. That's what I saw. But yeah, that's exciting then. Let's have a look at other teams' lineups then and see what they're predicting. What is Augsburg's lineup going to be? They think Pfeiffer starts. Interesting. I think Pfeiffer doesn't get great scores there, sadly. Unfortunately. It's a shame. What are they predicting for this? Ryerson. To paint? What? What does that mean? To paint? I can't lie, this team does not look good in my opinion. Like, I don't see a world in where Dortmund challenge for the title again. Schlotterbeck's great. They called him Column. That's so funny. Schlotterbeck's great. I actually think Benzabeni's not bad as well. Nemec is solid. But, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I think that they're going to cook that much. They think Artoblu's going to start, which is really nice. Griffo is a baller, to be fair. Griffo is an absolute baller. Makes some of the names really funny. Column for Zula. Kind of makes sense. He's a bit of a column, isn't he? What are they predicting for Darmstadt? Bathroom. Bathroom at right mid. Fair enough. Shoes in goal. Bloody shoes in goal, mate. Take your shoes off. What are Leverkusen cooking? Leverkusen have got low-key a really nice looking side now. Leverkusen, legit. Landlord. Leverkusen, like, I'm not saying they challenge for the title, but they really could, like, potentially do really well. It doesn't take a lot to challenge for the Bundesliga title. You just need to be better than the other teams bar Bayern. You don't need to be better than Bayern. You just need to be better than all the other teams. Like, if Dortmund could challenge last year, this team could 100% challenge for the title. I'm not saying they'll win, but they could push it. Versus Landlord. Andrix won't play CB. What website is this? Liga Insider. What is Leipzig saying? Leipzig got rid of so many of their favourite players. So Galashi. Ooh. Sesko and Openda. Daniomo, Xavi Simons. I mean, that's not an awful team either, to be fair. It's just not like... The sad thing about this team is it's so many SO5 beasts now playing in a team that probably gets smoked most games. That's the sad part about it. No Timo Werner? Apparently not. Apparently not. Very easy. You think they can challenge Bayern, but then they joke. Yeah, that's fair. Like, this team on paper is a nice looking team, but like only because a lot of these players have scored well in SO5 in previous teams. So like Seaworld was great for Salzburg, Simmons was great for PSV, Sesko was meh for Salzburg, Openda was good at Lons, Dani Olmo has been good, to be fair, at Leipzig as well. What else do we have? Union Berlin. I mean, I do see a world in why this team does well. Haberer. Play Haberer, in my opinion. Good name. Who else do we want to look at? Frankfurt. A Cook. They're playing a Cook at the back. Oh my god. Patronato scored. Damn. Patronato scored. Excuse me, you can't do that. You can't score. That's a meh team. Oh, it's Nepenthes. Hello, Nepenthes. Nice of you to show your face around here every once in a while. How you doing, buddy? You good? I'm just looking at Liga Insider at what potential teams could look like, and I'm just thinking, like we're just sat here thinking, Nep, like, this team, on paper, even missing 3 positions, probably walks the Bundesliga next year. Even without a right back, even if they play 8 men, they probably walk the Bundesliga next year. It's a very exciting team. Now, if they do get Kane, like they are apparently pushing very hard for, Jesus fucking Christ, I feel bad for the Bundesliga. It's a beast team. It's insane. Absolutely insane. What's with the names? Yeah, they're a bit bugged. I think Neuer is news in German. The Dortmund ones are funny. So Zula is column, which I said he is a bit of a column, to be fair. Marlin is to paint. Brandt is brand. Quite funny, to be fair. But I'm really looking forward to the Bundesliga next season. I think it'll be fun to watch Bayern just rip every team apart. I'm almost tempted though. Like, I'll see how it goes. But if Bayern are going to be that team where it's like they're absolutely they win every game like 6-1, but it's always 6-1 rather than 6-0, then maybe we run a different goalkeeper to Neuer. I have other options now as well. After picking up a bunch of different goalkeepers. Should we give a summary of the last 2 hours of Nep? Haber has won everything and get. Oh, Nep. Game week 4-11, we're not playing. No one's playing game week 4-11. Galatasaray are playing at home to that team. Twente at home to Herenveen. Fucking, like, basically every team has got an insane home game. There's no point. We don't play. There's no point playing in this fucking game week. Newcastle at home to Burnley. Brugge at home to St. Truden. Fucking, oh man, it's just, there's no point. There's no point. Yeah, Feyenoord have a ridiculous game this game week as well. Feyenoord play against, I mean, we have Carlos Heel at home to Charlotte. Feyenoord at home to Go Ahead Eagles. Flamengo at home to Bayer. Like I said, Newcastle at home to Burnley. Sochi are playing against Fakel as well. Genk play against Westerlo at home. The only bad matchup I have, realistically, yeah, we have Fenerbahce at home to Rizespor as well. The only bad matchups I have is pretty much just Bayern Munich. Everton at home to Luton. Like, it's crazy. Who are PSG playing? PSG against Clermont-Foot. Bro, you're looking at your options now. I could look at your matchups, can't I? Let me have a look. Game week 4-11. It's just disgusting, that game week. Let me look at All-Star Rare Pro. Oh, you have Barcelona at home to Sevilla. That's god tier matchup. Sevilla are not good at all. Kyoto against a team, you know it's good if it's just grayed out. It looks like I'm winning. Like 500 points is getting you a tier 5 this week. 550 points is getting you a tier 4. But Arsenal against Bournemouth. Oh, Benfica play Porto, so Benfica stacks won't do very well. I mean, Tigres are against a 15th. 15th! River haven't got a great matchup either. Holy moly. The Arsenal boys played Bournemouth away in 4-11. If I was Nep, what would I play this game week? I would probably play... What's a better matchup? Twente at home against Herenveen? Nah, it'd be Feyenoord at home against Go Ahead Eagles, right? Then you've got... Who have you got for defenders? Hanko is a must, right? Hanko is an absolute must in this game week. We have for midfielders. Hector at home to FC Dallas. That'll be a smash. Haney Mukhtar at home to Seattle. That would be a good game for Haney Mukhtar as well. Nep needs some more super rares. Declan Rice, if you bought him in this game week. Oh, Michelin against... Oh, it's Copenhagen against Michelin. It's not ideal, is it? Probably Godardian might be good. I wish there was a way where you could, like, tag certain players and just make them not appear. Like... Say, okay, this set of 10 players are just for collection. I'm never going to play them. Get rid. You know? Like, I wish there was a way you could do that. Because then you'd know which ones are collection and then which ones are not, you know? It'd be nice. And, like, I'm not joking. I think that'd be a really good feature. Just, like, basically tag them to just disappear. Never see them again. There's Boanga. This guy's interesting. Is this guy going to play next year, do you think? Brugge could be amazing next year. This guy gets some game time under the new manager. Whew. I'm excited about Brugge next year. Unlikely? That's tough. Ooh, who have Botafogo brought on? Not that it matters for me, I'm just curious. Don't bring on Taquinho unless you have to, alright? You don't need a DM right now. Hoping he moves. Yeah, it would be ideal. See what the San Lorenzo game's looking like. Batalla starts, Gaston starts. Oh wow. If you have a San Lorenzo stack this midweek, you're probably eating up all the rewards. Holy shit. Limited stack in Academy. Probably only get $5 though, wouldn't you? Maxime did not like the idea because the pick score, you won't see them on the top anyway. Yeah. I feel like giving people the, yeah. I feel like giving people the ability to, like, control it, though, themselves is better. It'll be tough no matter what. Yeah, Game Week 411 is absolutely disgusting. To be fair, Game Week 409 is pretty good as well. I'm looking stacked for 409 because I think Bayern have a great matchup, right? Or is it Bayern? Yeah, but I broke the website again. I broke the goddamn website again. Honestly, I need to stop doing that. They've got Darmstadt at home. Yeah, I think they do. I think you're right. They do. Oh, they've got Bochum at home in 409. Yeah. Again, just gonna win everything. I've just decided. Valvik away for Twente is definite clean sheet potential. Like, Bochum at home for Bochum. I'm just gonna win everything. Fuck it. I think, like, realistically, if I were you guys, just wouldn't enter SO5. I've got Bruno. Who's Doku playing against? Doku's got a meh matchup. Pansil against Intruder. Oh, man. I just wouldn't enter any of these competitions if I were you boys. I'm just winning them all. Fuck it. I think it's fair to say I'm winning everything. I love Sorare so much, man. Oh, we have Aberdeen at home to Ross County as well. Oh, Challenger is sorted out like that too. Oh, baby. They signed many former Twente players, really? Is Haller that good? Haller's alright. I wouldn't say he's amazing. I think he's a good striker. But, like, my only concern with Haller is, like, whenever I watch Dortmund, I don't watch them and think, wow, what a great team. You know, it's really weird. I'm looking for like a line. Fucking hell, I've got a headache. I'm dying. Help me. This 4-0, for example. You think he scores 20, 25 goals? I don't know. I don't watch Dortmund and think what an amazing team they are. In fact, I look at this Dortmund team and I don't think this is a team that challenges for the league. If I'm being honest with you. Maybe it's just me, like... Maybe it's the fact they don't have, like, huge names, and I'm just like, I don't know. But to me, that's not a team that challenges for the league again. Who could be their right back? A newcomer? Fair enough. I look at that team, I think Schlotterbeck's good, Kobel's good, Nemeka's good. No more Guerrero and Judas tough. Yeah. Mosh and Gladbach look really meh. They could get relegated, low-key. Yeah, Nemeka's good. I mean, low-key, Network at left-back, Scally at right-back. Little scallywag. You think Ben Sabani's better than Guerrero? You really think? God, my eyes are going square from looking at screens so much. I've been so addicted to Sorare that, like... my eyes are actually going square. They just signed Honorat? Yeah, this guy on the right. I just love it, man. Bayern clear the league, and then it's RB, BVB, and Leverkusen. Leverkusen, I think, comes second this year. Oh. Now, I think I've pretty much done every move. Bar like Onana. See what we're saying for 392 as well. See if the I'm still waiting to see if Galatasaray will get put on, but Lunite says they won't get put on. I mean, I think they're pretty strong teams for 392. I think Twente at home could be really good. Like the New England Revolution game is at home as well, I believe, because they're not getting played away for some reason. And then Pansil away. I think that team's got potential. I think this team in Cap T40 Rare could do really well as well. I like that team in Cap T40. Guerrero's better player as a midfielder. I always heard that Guerrero is better suited to midfield. His midfielder could be great. Do you think he plays next to Kimmich? You can see him playing with Kimmich. I mean, that could definitely happen. Badish Yilmaz. Who? He's not even... Did you spell it right? He's not even on the game. Do I have a Sorare data code? No, I don't. I should get one. Should I message Led and try and get one? I feel like Lehmer will do well at Bayern next to Kimmich though. They'll probably get rid of Goretzka. I'd love to see Goretzka go to the Premier League and get fucking exposed. I'd love to see him get exposed in the Premier League. I think Goretzka has cost me so many Kimmich assists and goals. He just annoys the shit out of me. He makes me very angry, man. You need a Turkish S. I'm just going to copy yours. This guy. Oh, he's a Galatasaray player. For a right attacking midfield. He plays for Turkey as well. Frenzy, how you doing, man? I know nothing about him. Zaniolo got linked to Saudi, though. If he's a right attacking midfielder, maybe he plays there over Zaniolo if he goes to Saudi. I don't know. Chelsea's average age is 19 in their preseason game. Damn. Gravenberg's clear anyway. He hasn't been linked to Saudi. That's true. That is very true. They should start signing YouTubers. Like, contact me and Nep and be like, yo guys, we want you to do a So Rare podcast in Saudi Arabia. We'll give you 10 million a year. I'd counter it and ask for 20, but I feel like, you know, that'll be alright. How you doing, Jonathan? What's up, mate? What are you saying, Nep? Should we chat to Saudi Arabia and get 10 mil a year from Ronaldo and Benzema to Nep and Haber? What an upgrade! I feel like me and Nep would score 20 goals in Saudi Arabia. Should we have a look at Flow State? Are you and Nep starting a podcast now? I'd love to do a pod with Nep. I think Nep does a podcast though. We do need to get on a video at some point for sure. Nep's just busy with kids, man. Can't relate. He brought Adam Lallana for 0.1 ETH. That's so funny, man. He just overpays like crazy. I love it. This guy's crazy. Oh, he got a unique reward. Is that his only reward? Oh. No, he won quite a few rewards actually. Shit. Damn. Super Rare Osmar. Super Rare Alex McCarthy. Super Rare Marcus Coco. See, this right here is why I want to play Super Rare. This right here. Because, like, I just love to win. Like a Super Rare Osmar is a card I would love to have in my gallery. But I want to buy it. I would love to win it, though. I haven't got enough money to the point where I can just go out and buy these random Super Rares and have loads of them, though. But over a year, just win them. Be nice. This is a good card, is it? Wow, he got 2 100s in a row. Damn, what baller. Yeah, he looks alright. Sold Acosta, Brenner and Cade Cowell. The thing I find interesting with Flow State is he does sell cards as well. Like, he doesn't only buy cards, he sells cards too. Is that the jersey mint for Matoma? Yeah, it is. So like, I feel like he doesn't have just an unlimited ETH budget. He also has to like free up ETH as well. He does player trades here and there as well. Like, I feel like when he doesn't have ETH, he just sends a player instead. Would you go with Lubicic or Misic? I would probably go with Misic because this guy gets randomly played fucking everywhere. Whereas Misic always gets played in his position. And also Misic doesn't necessarily need decisives for those huge AA scores, you know? I think I'd rather go Misic over Lubicic. But whichever one you think is the better one. Let me see if Flostate's got anything up for sale. He might just be in desperate need of ETH and take a really low amount. Is there any cards? Excuse me. Any cards I want? That Kakare is interesting. I feel like he'll be really good next year. Amuzu. Super Rare Carlos Vela. It's mad how cheap that card is now. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I had money, I would go and buy a Super Rare Carlos Vela. 100%. I know his contract's up at the end of the year, but like he probably signs a year extension. I hope. I mean, I haven't done any research, but like Carlos Vela is still comfortably one of the best MLS forwards in the whole game. Tokyo games where, like, only looking at starts, he is comfortably one of the best in the game. And they are a team that's good, that's just been terrible this year. Like, half an ETH for a super rare, I just feel like it's ridiculously cheap. For someone that still gets goals regularly. Bouanga's rare is cheap as fuck. It's really reactionary, but I get it. Like, Bouanga is clearly their best fucking forward. Vela ain't SO5 friendly. Oh, he definitely is. Look at Vela in the past. Look at Vela. Look how Vela used to score. Vela absolutely is SF5 friendly. You just need them to start doing well again. You know? Like, he definitely is SF5 friendly. He randomly gets dropped. You can predict it. You're clicking on just his starts. It's Bawanga. That's not SF5 friendly. That's true. No, I get what you're saying. With Vela, you can actually predict it. So Vela does not play on artificial pitches, so you know straight away. And most midweeks, if he plays, he gets rested on the weekend and vice versa. Like, it's very, very clear. 2 games on, one game off the bench. 2 games on, 1 game off the bench. He's actually very easy to predict. So if he has a game in 390, which he doesn't, he would probably come off the bench. Doesn't play on artificial pitches. He's a prince. Apparently Messi's doing the same thing. I don't get it. I play on an artificial pitch every week. I don't see what the problem is. MLS All-Star starting 11 chat. Do you want to see it? That's a fucking god-awful team. That's so bad. Does your knees in long term? Does it actually? Evening, mate. Just back from a pub quiz. Nice to chill with you. Hey, absolutely, mate. So I read something online that said, like, I don't remember exactly, but it was something along the lines of, like, it's actually a myth. The effect on your legs artificial pitches have is actually a myth. It's not actually bad for your legs or something like that. Hill benched, I know. Hill's better than Mukhtar. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Hill is better than Mukhtar. Hill is, until we see Messi, Hill is like the best in the league. Just in how much he does as well, man. Like, the guy's up and down the pitch constantly. Like, he's just so good. MLS team certainly believe in it. I've been told by doctors playing those. Is 4G bad for you? They both have similar characteristics but are much safer for players. Staggering amount of injuries. This is in rugby. That's rugby. That doesn't matter. Rugby, like, yeah. Rugby. Do artificial pitches cause more injuries than grass? Yes, I'm happy. I'm happy! Synthetic surfaces continue to be a source of controversy at the top level of the game, but is there substance behind the suggestions? Artificial pitches are now common sight around the world, used in schools, leisure centres, and even at senior level of the game in some countries. They're considered to be a better wearing, easier to maintain, and superior at generating profit. However, some traditionalists have railed against... I should say rallied against the creeping inclusion of such surfaces. Early season Man United voiced concerns about having to play a Champions League match on Young Boys plastic pitch at the Stade de Suisse, while the Scottish Professionals Football League has been faced with a lobby from the players. Okay. But do you have an answer? Inconclusive. Interesting. So Messi, you're playing against the Revs, mate. No, did they actually? Oh, fucking hell. Are they actually bringing this back? Holy shit. No, it's still 3-2 on aggregate. Oh, it's disallowed anyway, fairs. There's a reason why wingers don't want to play on them often. I pretty much only play on artificial though. This is the thing. So like, if I go to my second channel and I show you like clips of me playing football, so this is where I play every week. I pretty much only play on artificial. I never play on actual grass, apart from for Sunday League, but it's always shit services anyway. And the funny thing is, the only serious finisher, I've just read the word finish in my chat. The only serious injury I've ever had is actually on grass, not on artificial. I've never had an issue on artificial, but on grass, that's, I mean, touch wood, obviously, but like I had a serious injury on grass. So yeah. Is it supposed to be the impact on your joints? Where do I live in London? No, I live in a place called Leamington Spa. It's like in the Midlands. It's relatively close to Birmingham. God, this is me pre-ankle injury. I miss those days, man. I was cooking before my ankle injury. I had my leg broken. Did I play pro before? No. No, I had trials at Leicester, but I never made it past. Like I didn't. So they'd give you what's called a scholarship, and I never got a scholarship, sadly. We love Leamington Spa. Lem's amazing. I love Lem. Up the Cov. Yeah, I live really close to Cov. I love where I live. Lem is amazing. Your shot is lovely. Thank you. I'm excited for Sorare 7s where I can just bully some goalkeepers. That's what I'm very excited about. Would have had a Prem tile? No. What the fuck, man? Gutting. I would, yeah. I'm excited for Sorare 7s. I'm just going to bully. I'm just going to bully all the goalkeepers at Sorare 7s. But yeah, it's gutting, man. I fucked my ankle up last year. That one dipped like crazy. I fucked my ankle up like, earlier this year, sorry. In March, I think it was. Playing Sunday League, I got tackled from behind and broke the lateral malleus part of my leg and tore all my ankle ligaments. Didn't know you were from Lem. No one ever knows. No one ever seems to know where that is. Sorare 7s, if you just Google it, it's like an event they're putting on in a week, just over a week. It's gonna be really fun. Yeah, Lem's awesome. I love Lem. Absolutely love it. This was nice technique, but I mean the goalie should have done better there. To be fair, it was a nice technique though. Nah, just cooks him. Bless him. And cooked him again. Damn, he got cooked. Ellis Sims getting absolute bags this season. How are we looking? Basically game over. Solid. Man, there's 2 COD fans here out of 63 people. I play 6-a-side with a COD fan as well. I know quite a few COD fans actually. Who's playing Sorare 7s? There's loads of people playing, to be fair. Absolutely loads of people. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm in 2 minds whether or not like to actually try or like just to have a bit of fun. Cause like not that came out wrong. I don't think I'm some amazing footballer and like if I try I'm going to kill everyone and whatever. I mean like I don't want to look like a twat if everyone else isn't trying and I am, you know. What's this? No. Where do I play 6-a-side? Kilsby Lane in rugby. I don't know if you know it. But it's like a big like football facility. It's lovely. It's where those clips were from actually as well. Ricky Peach has got drip. I can't lie. But what I find funny is I always see footballers when footballers are like dressed up, I guess, like they have awful drip. If I was a footballer, I would legit just dress like Hector Herrera everywhere. Just shorts everywhere. Been there a few times. Nice facility. It's really nice, to be fair. He sounds like Mickey Mouse. I've never heard him speak before. That's so funny. Yeah, I know the owner that, or the guy that owns Kilsby Lane. So like he lets us play on there 2 weeks, 2 hours a week, twice a week, and then we play 6-a-side in like a leisure league. the keeper with a few keeper errors. I mean, so that's Sean. That's my little brother. He's 19. He's only been playing in goal since January, pretty much. So he didn't play in goal before January. I think I've got better clips on my Twitter account, actually. Let me go on to It's Haber on Twitter. And go into videos. Like, so this one I posted the other day. He's actually good now. Like, he's a lot better than he used to be. And some of these shots, you don't really see the power, so it's hard to like understand. Like, some of these shots are just actually really powerful, and like he probably shouldn't even be getting to them. But this one, like, look at this reaction save. That's a sick save, man. In my opinion, that second save is sick. See if there's any more clips I can find. Oh, that volley was nice. Let's see if I can find any clips. Damn, how is it so hard to find these clips? That was funny. There's me playing in a charity match. It's me just cooking everyone in a charity match. Oh, absolutely just cooked everyone in this charity match. It's so funny. I love football, man. Football is literally my life. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have football. What is this one? Oh yeah, it's me cooking again. I want to find clips of Sean. I love football too. Football's great, man. Football's amazing. Well, I can't find any clips of Sean, but it is what it is. The annoying thing is I had to wipe all of my memory off my computer, so I don't have all the clips I used to have saved. Am I happy with Rasmus Højlund? Absolutely. I think he's a good player. If Eric Ten Hag wants him, I want him. Alright, anyway, boys, it's 5-1 in the morning. What are we still doing here? Was the best goal I've ever seen live. It was this one. I've botched that, but fuck it. I was at this game 3 weeks ago. This is the best goal I've ever seen live in person. This goal. And I was behind, not this goal, but the opposite goal. So I was behind the opposite goal. That goal, I got the back angle of it. And it was unbelievable. This is one of the most ridiculous goals I've ever seen, let alone just seeing live, just ever. The technique, everything is literally perfect. I'll wait till we see the back angle. You see the angle I got to see it from. This is the angle I got to see it from. That camera is right above where I was. That goal is utterly sensational. That's unbelievable, man. That is unbelievable. And the goalie did a really good dive for it as well. That's a cracking dive from the goalie. Like, it's not like the goalie should have got there. He's at full stretch. Unreal goal. I like Payet's volley a tiny bit more. Yeah, this goal, realistically, I can't think of many goals I would put ahead of this for the Puskas Award this year. Like, I was trying to think. I mean, obviously we've got 6 months of the year left or whatever it is, but like, I don't know if many other goals get the Puskas Award this year. What do you think? Yeah, Zella goals versus Chicago is great. I mean, Pablo Ruiz goal versus I can't remember who it was. Like, this goal was great as well against DC for Pablo Ruiz. The goalie should have got there, I think, but that's so funny. His reaction's great. That's how I'd react. I agree. I think his is better. I think Martinez's goal is better. Glesnes had one late in injury timing at Atlanta. Replay the goal, please. I got you. I was talking about. So someone asked me what the best goal I've ever seen live, and it was this. Bro, that ref's got cake, man. What the fuck? This goal here is the best goal. I mean, this is one of the best goals I've ever seen, let alone live. But yeah, I was right behind the goal. It was amazing. I had this angle for it. Hang on. This was my angle for it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's just... sorry, I could sit here and watch this all day. The connection to it, everything was just perfect, man. It's just unbelievable. Unreal. Alright, guys, anyway, I think I'm going to call it there. I think we'll call it there. I think, like, you know, we didn't really have any plans on what we're going to do today, but we just kind of chilled. I've really enjoyed it. And I think, yeah, we'll be live again tomorrow, obviously, as we are every day. Excuse me, I had to cough. Sorry if I scared you. But I'm going to call it there. Thank you all very much. Appreciate it. Let me see where Mitrovic is off to. Is he off to Saudi Arabia? Interesting. But yeah, thank you very much, boys. Appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's stream, all right? Take care of yourselves. Much love. If you're watching the MLS game, it should be fun. If not, see you tomorrow, all right?